sir. What's going on round? How we doing? Mic levels together right quick. See how we doing out here. How we doing? Crazy Sunday already. But we here. We are here. Y'all are here. All right. Andre. Doubt King. About that, we will discuss King in a minute. Zach Riley was going on. Chillin', cooking for heart. All right, you ready? Bash video editor. You don't like his video editor. Ready for Bash. Salute. There's a lot going on here. Jones. South to Midnight Doc. Yeah. Previews. Yeah. Be good next week. Looks like a big week next week. Also, something else I think is coming too. Back for Dead, the homie. What's going on, man? Miss you. I know I've been MIA, a lot going on with me, but we will get up. Gotta get some Dusty in. Lydian Master, what's going on? Salute. Zach Riley, no more. Oscar, what's going on? Studio Facts. A Silent System, what's up? Dante, what up? Heck of the Macho Man YouTube channel. What's going on? No more Oscar, yeah. Boozy, the clown. Stock Trades, relax. Ninja Squirrel, what's going on? Troubleshoot Gaming, hey. Keep that out of here. I'm just joking. What's going on, man? What's up, bro? Chillin'. Andy Cruz, what's going on? I know you popping bottles, man. Adriano, JB, what's up? No doubt, man. So we're gonna have some fun in here. Might be some changes today. We will explain as we go live and all that. Just saying, but we got a fun show. Lydian Mass, what's going on? Yeah, I'm chilling, man. Just chilling. A little tired, but also a lot going on today. But no doubt. Relax yourself, y'all. I already see what y'all doing. But anyway, Takata, what's up? Yeah, we gonna get this thing started. Lot of show, lot of topics, good questions. I'm excited for it. So we'll see y'all in a minute.
Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't wanna be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they wanna compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment. They call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter but I'm anti-social. Love my city but I'm still bi-coastal. I got nah, let's switch that up.
What is you doing?
What I wanna do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm just keep
that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. For them to be your dogs, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold ya, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for ya. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't wanna be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they wanna compare me to Freddie and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment. They call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter but I'm anti-social. Love my city but I'm still bi-coastal. Nah, let's switch that up.
What is you doing? Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm just
keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. Feeling to be your dog, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold ya, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for ya. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. Whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't wanna be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they wanna compare me to Freddy and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment, they call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter but I'm anti-social. Love my city but I'm still bi-coastal. I got let's switch that up.
What is you doing?
What I wanna do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm just
Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. Feeling to be your dog, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold ya, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for ya. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. Whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't wanna be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they wanna compare me to Freddy and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment, they call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter but I'm anti-social. Love my city but I'm still bi-coastal. I got let's switch that up.
What is you doing?
What I wanna do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm just
Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. Feeling to be your dog, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold ya, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for ya. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. Whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't wanna be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they wanna compare me to Freddy and Jason. I'd rather be Hannibal. They be like, why use a video game? Just be original, y'all too dramatical. I know it's random, but I am addicted to flipping the sample and making it flammable. This is that yoga, fire, flame. They think it's arson up in the apartment, they call it department and I get the blame. Still I be running, collecting them rains. You just a target when I'm in the range. I was the hardest to start regardless back when you was messaging people on AIM. Check my vocals, all on Twitter but I'm anti-social. Love my city but I'm still bi-coastal. I got let's switch that up.
What is you doing?
What I wanna do?
Don't stop. Nah, that was dope.
I'm just
Keep that going. Nah, go ahead.
Look, I guess you could say that I'm very spoiled. Feeling to be your dog, they ain't very loyal. But I ain't gon' hold ya, I ain't here to boil you. You ain't gotta say it, I'm embarrassed for ya. Always been a nerd, never been a loser. Making Voltron with a gang of cougars. And I'm going places, better tell a Uber. Cause it's pretty hard to sleep on Freddy Krueger. Whew. Let's do that again. Hear ye, man. Welcome to the show. If you would not mind, go ahead and find yourself a spot, get comfortable, grab a snack, do all that good stuff that we need to do, and we're about to get started. It's not important who I am. What's important is that you are pulling up to the Iron Lords podcast right now as we speak, and I guess I'm here to keep you entertained until it's time to get this show started. So look. Y'all done messed up and turned me to an animal. And haters be swearing they real, but come to find out that they really mechanical. And yeah, I be eating these rappers, but that's all a part of me being a cannibal. And they say I'm better than money because you can bank on me being accountable. I know a million rappers that don't want to be on a song with me, that's understandable. I kill a beat and they want to compare me to Freddie and Jason, I'd rather be Hannibal. I'ma just chill and watch them and eat snacks in the attic. I wanted to chill with the pack and be like a young wolf, but then they would mistake me for addict. If I can imagine it's cool to give you some advice, then invite your girl to your squadron. Cause if you don't give her that option, you gon' be single player like Sovereign. You gon' get tossed in the bushes by King David. Royalty and not a pretender. Detrimental to an elemental, what's an avatar to a knee bender? I gotta be me though. I know it's my destiny, word to Cognito. Who cares if you fly, if you still a mosquito? You swear you ain't stuntin', but really be Steve-O. You like to collect stuff and that's cool, but I got bad news. Even if you really was that dude, King David still be the king of the statues. Since a juvenile, I've been cursed with a curse to be musical. And if you hate it, we'll meet in the crucible. Other than that, then it's cool and it's beautiful. We let you know that your dreams are pursuable. Whatever you wanna do, then it's doable. If you got work on a Sunday, it's suitable. Cause you can listen to this in your cubicle on the Lord's Day. Woo. If you got work on a Sunday, it's suitable. Cause you can listen to this in your cubicle on the Lord's Day.
All right. Mic check, Lord Addict. How we doing?
Hello.
Yeah.
I gotta be king and addict today.
Yeah.
So Cogs gotta be
Hispanic
and black.
Yeah, I'm the help. I'm Mr. You gotta get your Mr. T in. You know what I'm saying? We taking it back. OG Iron Lords. Remember? What was it? Was it ILG? Or ILI, because it was Iron Lord's intervention. Remember that joint?
Don't worry, guys. I got you. I'm going to interrupt everyone talking about anything Xbox related.
Yo, mans, you don't love us? What you mean, what the heck? You don't love us, mans? You don't love us?
And I'm going to also interrupt any other topic with some kind of dig the PlayStation out of nowhere.
Exactly. Make sure your PlayStation slander is up so you can do your king impersonation very well. You know what I'm saying? You gotta always have. That's what he does.
And you just gotta read them super chats. Like,
I gotta be extra,
like buttery smooth,
extra soft. Hear ye, and we are like, why y'all mad? Y'all don't look like y'all happy to see us. I don't feel the love for just being addict right now. I don't feel it. And welcome to the Iron Lords Podcast, LLC at LordsOfGaming.net. And this is episode number 375, another glorious Sunday. We're back at the round table on the Lord's Day. And today, they want me to whisper in the mic. And today, we've got the DeathStranding franchise now on Xbox. Trying to do my soft. PlayStation 5 Pro reviews. GTA 6 on Series S and Astrobot sales reveal to discuss. So we gonna get right into it. So let's introduce Four Horsemen. Oh man, something's off with this picture. Something's off with this. So let's get the elephant out the room. All four of us are here. Yeah, sure. I don't know. They got the problem. I don't know what the problem. They got the problem. We fine. Anyway, shout out to our brothers. You know what I'm saying? First off, shout out to the king. Again, salute to the veterans. Salute to the veterans. There's a little Veteran Day situation going on with the family. Salute to king. But stay tuned. We may have something special.
Say we replace Saab with AI.
Yeah. We got. Listen, you got fired. Yeah, I told y'all we making cuts at IOP. Remember we introduced the. He uses of the downsizing right now in this economic climate. We had to make some cuts, some downsizes. So all super chats will be read at AI.
I'm actually really thinking about turning that on to a degree since it's just us two.
Oh, they go riot. They try to solve job. You know.
It's not okay. First off, let me clear up some of that. That was never intended to take Saul reading super chats. Okay,
look, man, he make a lot of money. He make a lot of money over here, bro.
That was intended because there's a lot of people in the chat that's always complaining that they would like their to like be into the meeting right then and there, and that's all that was. It was just going to be one of those things where if you sent like an X amount of super chat higher, it would be read during the show by the AI thing. It's still going to get read, but those are the ones that would be read during the actual topic.
So we wasn't fully replacing him because I wanted to give him a severance package. That's what Mexican Zoidberg said. We got to get him.
We don't. I hope you don't make that much money. We can't be getting no severance back.
Facts. But all jokes aside, also seriously though, send some love to our brother Saul. Something last minute came up. My brother's not feeling well. And please, this is all jokes aside. Like, send him some love. He's going through something. So we gave him the day and said, no, you go ahead, do what you got to do, rest, recover. But what you gonna say, Attic? I'm sorry.
Yeah, he send some love to Saul. It was literally last night.
Yeah,
we was good till like 3 a.m.
Yeah, this was last night, and for him to hit, I was like, oh, it's serious. So he's like, I'll take the time, do what you got to do. We will hold it down, and hopefully AI will do the best they can do. Let me stop. I gotta stop saying the chat.
Nah, I'm not. I'm only gonna set it for $10 an hour.
Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. But anyway, we still got two horsemen here. My co-host, my brother from another mother, the difficult game conqueror, Lord of the Spin Clap, and the how of the young wolf. My man, Lord Veilguard Addict. How we doing?
Doing pretty good. Yes, I did beat Veilguard. It was a very interesting experience.
Let's go.
I will say that the last act of Veilguard,
that's what I'm hearing. What was going on?
Is either on par or better than the suicide mission from Mass Effect 2. Because the reason I feel like it's better than that is because I felt like
talk to me.
Like suicide mission was good because it like there was just we knew everything was on the line, but like it felt like it was like it like we was so like in a chamber, like it's just us. You know what I'm saying? Like the last mission of this, it feels like
talk to me.
It feels like you were like one of those like legit things where we don't do something right. If we don't do what we can, everyone's dead. Like the whole world. Like,
now here's the thing, because again, I want to come from the perspective that you came from as a person who is critical of the game and certain aspects with the writing and certain things. But you're saying that final act is so good that even may have bumped the score from an average game to a good game.
I would say that to the dialogue, because the dialogue's bad, guys. It's just no way around it. There's so many times where the conversation just doesn't really give you an opportunity to, really like answer stuff. And it's not even like just the agenda pushing stuff, which I do think that's there. It's just sometimes there'll be conversations and they'll give you 3 or 4 answers and they be the exact same thing.
Right.
There's no real. Now, at the end, I will say that the end has some serious consequences, but does that make up for a whole game that's the illusion of consequence?
So there's still those issues in the beginning.
Yeah, and then keep in mind, a lot of the consequences that's in the end is just how you played the game throughout the game.
Okay.
So, there are consequences for your actions, but they're all in like an hour and a half.
Got it.
Because it took me 50 hours to beat it.
Gotcha.
So it's just like, that's good, but I would have preferred to have like some checks throughout the game where it's like midway through the game, there's a check.
Gotcha.
Okay, how did you answer these things? Do I think they did that? Yes, but it's not to the extreme
Gotcha.
that previous ones. And, like in
What game?
Bethesda games, BioWare games, where the companions will like talk during dialogue.
Yes.
Where if they don't like something you said, I don't think I saw that one time the whole game.
Really? They don't do the like when
They
like
just
they push
interrupt.
back and interrupt and be like, hey, or they want to expound or something.
And I don't think I saw that one time. And obviously maybe I didn't see it, but I don't think I saw that one time. Like,
all right.
yeah, I do think it is better than Inquisition.
Okay. Now, all right.
Yeah, I do think it is better than Inquisition. It's not better than Origins.
Okay.
Or 2, but I think it's better than Inquisition.
And again, just for clarity, if the last act wasn't what it was, where would the score have lied? Like, let's say, what was your score before the last act?
Like a 7.
Okay. So then that bumped it. It was so amazing. It was so crazy that you like, yo, I gotta.
Yeah.
Okay.
And keep in mind, like I saw people, they're not. We're not holding. We held them accountable. Like me and Saul literally went in on the way they spewed the dialogue, because it's not about putting other perspectives in a game. It's how you do it. To me, I would be more understanding if you put labels like non-binary in like a Mass Effect game, because that's more modern than this. That's actually further than modern. But to me, it was very immersive breaking when you put those type of terms that no one else is using in the whole game.
Right.
And then you would have situations where they would say to like the main character, no pushback, none at all.
Right.
And that's just not realistic in life. Like when you're hit with something like that, you don't, especially if you don't know what it is, you're gonna naturally ask questions. And they had that with a scene with the individual's mom, but with you yourself, it's like, oh, they want to be called them and they. Like the main character was just okay. Like see that was the point, is you can do whatever you want with dialogue. It's just how you do it. If there's more back and forth on like, okay, I don't get this. And then like, it felt like they could even went like further than that.
Right.
Like made it to where if you push back against your non-binary companion too much, they end up turning against you.
And have like that thing where you lose the character. Remember like those games where it'd be like, you keep making choices that the character don't like and they could leave the party? Like that would have been dope too. I feel you.
It'd be crazy if like you do it so like you're too disrespectful, and then what ends up happening is she ends up becoming a general in the enemy's army at the end of the game. Like
you have to end up facing that person. That's what you say. Like have the consequences.
So it's just like there's things that you could do. Here's the thing: people just wanted. Look, is there people that was using this game because they just straight up hateful? Absolutely,
you know that.
But the thing is we as a community, and that's on both sides, because I'm not political at all. I think I call it citric technically, someone in the middle. We got to do better on both sides, establishing that there's a middle, because for some reason, the far left and far right people of this conversation act like there is no middle. It's either you racist or you're with them. There's no in between. That is not the fair of the situation. The game definitely pushes it in a very preaching way, and there was ways that they could have done it during the actual game that made it a little bit more natural, like especially as a fantasy game, man. But it was good, man. I really enjoyed it. I felt I played Dragon Age games, but they've always been like one of my favorite Western RPGs, but never came across like a Bethesda game. I actually feel like in some ways they do games better than Bethesda games. Especially
BioWare,
even
the classic BioWare.
The dialogue was that was just the biggest thing. It's just like let me feel like there's something on the line if I do these answers wrong. Right. Which there is. There's certain scenarios where if you mess up the dialogue, you got to fight bosses you wouldn't normally have to fight. Right. So
overall,
there is in there.
Not to cut you, but overall, despite your issues with the dialogue or the writing or certain things, right? My question is like that main beat narrative that led to the end, the overall story. Did you feel satisfied? Yeah, that's what I care about. You know what I'm saying?
And here's the thing: I'm the kind of person, even though I disagree with how they handled some of the things in this game. Yeah, because people say, well, the game's doing well, they're going to continue to go this. I don't agree.
Yeah.
Because BioWare and EA clearly see the temperature in the room. They see that their game did well. But here's the thing. You know why their game did well? Because their game is good. Because there's plenty of games that push stuff on people, like Concord, and people was like, we good on this. And the game was refunded back.
Well, that happened.
So they know there's no way. Now, obviously, maybe there's some hubris going on with their EA. There's no way EA don't know that the only reason that they were able to do what they did and somehow get away with it is because they actually had a good game.
No, at the core of it is a good game. No, I got you. No doubt. So that's been it. Just been getting the Veil Guard done. That's it.
Yeah, that Death Stranding, but I'm gonna leave it for the Death Stranding topic.
Right.
So we're gonna talk about that. Have probably a Q&A between me and Cog when it comes to that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here's what we're doing, guys. First off,
what we doing?
There is going to be a segment with King. Saul was probably in too much pain to even think about doing it, but King will still be here in spirit.
Oh, boy, is he. Let's just say that.
13 minutes.
Oh, my. I'm like, bro. He's like, I got to get these balls out.
We told this man that we wanted, okay, just give us some quick bars. Not 13 minutes of bars.
Yeah.
So there will be a time in the show right before Astrobot, because that's the bulk what this man was talking about.
Yes.
Where it's going to be 13 minutes of not hearing us and hearing him.
Yeah, you're going to get a King show.
King, you'll get King.
Y'all going to get King. Y'all got to stick around. Y'all going to get King.
That'll be part of the podcast where it's the King and the other people.
Yeah, like, King and the dudes.
Okay, also, I want to try this goal thing out when it comes to YouTube. Now, you guys have been always on Cog about trying some metal stuff.
I know my metal, bro. I know my metal.
No, you don't. Okay, we're gonna not listen to you. So what we're gonna do, is I'm going. Normally we get yellow super chats that's $10 and higher. Normally we get those anyway. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up to where I already told Cog, I don't care how many we get, he's just going to have to deal with it. Now, here's the thing. He's going to react to some of these songs, but it's not going on YouTube. I'm going to make it public on Patreon because I don't believe in you guys doing like a community thing over here, and then then we make you pay for it at Patreon, because to me, that's not fair to you guys. The community raised this challenge for Cog to react to actual metal. So it's going to be, you guys will just have to go over to Patreon. It will be free. You'll just have to go to Patreon. So every $5 we get.
I gotta let you go. Okay, keep talking. Okay.
Every $5 we get $10 or more. Cog reacting to a metal song. So if you guys drop some spirit bombs over and over again in the chat, he might have to react to 5-6 hours worth of metal.
Look, like my man DXD said. I'm on that Sandstorm, that DJ Daru. That's the most heaviest of the metal. So I'm already ready for this. Like I really do this metal thing. So y'all go. I'm gonna educate y'all. But if y'all got some suggestions, to get to my level, I'll be open to listening. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout listening card. Yes, sir. You already know what it is, man. I do that. Offspring, all that. So but look, y'all give y'all suggestions. I'm gonna be open minded with y'all.
And I'm gonna see how we're gonna do it. Is I'm gonna put a Q&A, songs that he needs to listen to, and you can put. Okay.
He just said bet. Oh, he did it. He tested it. Okay. Shout out to the Angry Therapist MD. Salute.
All right. So is the goal there yet?
Chill, Mez. Why you fronting on my knowledge, bro? I told you, Offspring, bro. Green Day. Man, listen, man. Imagine Dragons. I do this metal thing, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about, man. Like, why you fronting on me, Mez?
But see, I know some anime people want Cog to listen to some anime songs. I'm put that stuff in there too.
All right.
No, because I actually think that there is some stuff, because I know you listen to like a lot of gaming stuff for like Jim. There is some stuff in anime that I know for a fact, 100% fact, that you would listen to at the gym.
Like he knows shampoo.
Cerebral Fall. Listen, man, I know my metal part. Don't be fretting on me, man. I really gets busy with this, man. I'm telling you, y'all really got to get down with it. Like I said, the stuff, that type of time I'm on. Like I said, when you get that Green Day, I come around, you know what I'm saying? Keep them separated. Seven Nation Army, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the real right there. But I got you. We going to do this thing right. Go ahead, man.
Did that sound fine? I
Yeah,
feel like that.
it was
did
good. It was good. It was good. I know, like I said.
See, here's the thing that I did it a different way. So now you're not. Did you hear it double? Did the chat
Nah.
hear that?
It was single.
Okay,
It was single. It was
we
good.
should be good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to redo this, but we have to keep in mind we already have two of those. So.
Lisa Taco said, "This is how I know Cog did not play Rock Band growing up." Now I had this. He kind of exposed me because I've had DJ Hero instead of Rock Band. I had the DJ one. Yo, shut up, man. Bandit sees him. No doubt, no doubt. All right, so we're going to get that going on. So you already heard the realm on that. So, of course, like I said, stay tuned. We got King for you. You know what I'm saying? You already know. And then, again, send some love to Saw. But, we still got the gaming ninja himself, the Shinobi, Lord Heavy Metal Cognito. Spreading that realness of the realm of the ILP. Not telling you what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. Shout out to Mr. Matty Plays. Shout out to Defining Do Web Dave.
Green Flames.
Green Day. Yeah.
Did you play, when you played Guitar Hero, you said you just played that? Did you play Through the Fire and Flames?
I had Guys Hero, but it's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there. It does not stop it does not stop my knowledge of metal. Look, I'm gonna go get my iTunes and my iPod. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna run down a list and put y'all on game of what's really going on here in these streets. In these metal streets.
Every time I go to New York, I'll be getting in Cog's car and he'll be reaching in his middle compartment. He bring like a 2003 iPod out.
I'm gonna go get the iPod. I'm gonna show you what time it is, man. I really do this, man. So, look, man. He said Cog is that uncle trying to use king slang to fit it at the Yo, don't become Web Dave. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. I see what y'all doing in here. Y'all trying to question my immense knowledge, man. I'm telling you, I really do this metal thing. So they said Slipknot. Okay, Wait and Bleed. Okay. Rage Against the Machine. Okay,
hold on. Let me do a Q&A, and right. You guys tell me what he needs to react to. Yeah. Keep in mind, anime people, you can say anime stuff too.
I'm gonna go get my joint, man. But I said I'm gonna get the DJ Derude out there. But anyway, all right. We got Black Cobra. We go. You gotta get this in here. This is kind of funny. Let's see what they got. Okay, he got. Let me put this as light. He said, "Okay, bet. Here's some rock metal bands to listen to: Five Finger Death Punch, Seether, Shine Down, Demon Hunter, Disturbed." And then they said, what was it? Breaking Benjamin. And then, hold on.
Breaking Benjamin's good.
That's good. And then he said, and Metallica. All right. That's cool. I mean, I don't think he's messing with DJ Derude type stuff, but, we rock with it. All right, they put some good ones in there. Hold on. Donna Taco with the file out you was at. Sad. Saying Xbox buying and playing a game they call a boring UPS simulator for years. You fell for the trap. Pony Energy.
We do have people coming in, by the way. It's not just BS too. There are people coming in.
No doubt.
Check Facebook too, Cole.
All right, let me check that and see what's going on over there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I see them. Those are good. No doubt. Yeah. I guess so.
Okay. You know I didn't wanna.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. But like, probably like at 2 because we got some stuff we got to do.
All right, Meds. I'm gonna send you an invite at 2.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so we got what's going on. We got that. I was shout out to Mr. Matty Plays and Duke. We were doing the Black Ops and the Game Pass effect on that. Shout out to my brothers Ebontis and Last Word, Ty got Travis. I will be back soon. There's a lot of stuff going on during this week, so it's been taking away my last word time, but I should be back soon. And then for me, as far as gaming, it's been all metaphor, man. And shout out to Attic for the coaching. I've been really grinding. I'm at the very end, but I'm trying to maximize. I'm trying to do every quest. I'm trying to be at like the strongest possible.
That last boss, you're gonna want to do every quest.
So that's kind of the vibe I'm on. But I'm really enjoying it. I got almost all my followers to level 8. I'm going for all these powerful archetypes and things of that nature. I'm doing crazy synergies. The game is phenomenal. The game gets dark. Some of this stuff, like we just talking about,
it's extremely dark. That's what I said. Like people don't mind dark stuff. People don't mind, stuff in it. It's just how about you execute it, how you present it to the people that's actually playing your game. Because you can make the argument that metaphor is more quote unquote woke. I don't like using that word, but it's way more woke than Dragon Age could ever even potentially be. But the problem is they present it in a way that doesn't feel intrusive.
Right. No, salute to metaphor, man. Again, I can't wait to you beat it. I can't wait to beat it and then see, because like I said, prior to where I'm at now, I would say the opera scene, and I will just, without spoiling the scene where you quote unquote go back home, are two of the greatest. Those scenes are like game of the year worthy scenes to me. So
Yeah, that opera scene was better than like me to hit me more emotionally.
Yes.
Than that last mission on Velgar.
Yeah,
like,
bro. There were two.
And don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean that Velgar didn't do its thing with that.
Yeah.
It's just like they were building up moments in metaphor, and then they're like,
bam,
there you go.
Yeah, and we had, in my opinion, they had two legit tearjerkers. Where I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I never really seen a game do that. You know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. So yeah. Shout out to Stu Jersey. Okay, you just finished your last boss. Okay, see that people telling me that last boss, Solid White. Yeah, he said the last boss in Metaphor took him 2 days. So I heard about this boss, so I'm making sure I got everything so I can go in there and then just do what I got to do. So yeah, that's been that on that. And then let's do we got, I think you got a super chat if you get that one for me on what you call, I think Strange Love or somebody got something there. Check the super chat if you
can. Strange Love, Dr. Strange Love with the $5 super chat was thinking of getting a PS5 Pro down the line, but now with these stupid tariffs coming, I got one yesterday before they are double. Right?
Oh man, here we go. Let's watch the politics today. I know it's a very sensitive time in the realm, but let's try to keep the politics out. We here for games and have fun, so don't worry about none of that other stuff. We're gonna get to it. So all right, so we got that, and look, I want to actually.
Hey, I vote, man. You know who I voted for? I voted for Cog. That was I wrote him down at the bottom. No, I didn't do that. But
you voted for the man. You voted for Mayor Adams.
I voted for Cog. No, I voted for Luis. I voted for Luis.
No doubt, man. We got to get this going. So
and Luis, we trust.
No, Luis is he's a beast, bro. Like very cunning. One of the most cunning. I mean, I know we'll get into it when I beat it, and I got to get my overall thing. But so far, probably one of the most cunning, you know what I'm saying, antagonists I've ever seen. So, but anyway, we got to get into it. So it's a special time right now before we got to pay the bills and all that stuff. A special time of the month. That LogNet, that Lords of Gaming. Salute to all the scribes in the realm. You know what I'm saying? That we're very blessed to have all that talent that really contributes to the website. And again, shout out to the entire team. Usually this award is extremely competitive. The month is always electric with the competition, and we are blessed. We have really good talent. So we got to celebrate. First, we got to celebrate one particular scribe who went above and beyond in the month of October and is just really informative with his articles on the state of JRPGs in 2024. And of course, I'm biased, so he always had a nice little Destiny article that I like. So I'm just like, as Team Destiny, I don't get a lot of Destiny writers these days. So I see any Destiny content, I am biased. So I was like, yes, we got to promote that, man. I'm joking. I had nothing to do with that. But anyway, this is not how it goes over here. But also, just, getting educated as far as what's going on in the gaming community and stuff like that. So we are proud to present the latest winner of the Lord Dizzy LogNet Scribe of the Month to Lord Connor Reese. Speech, sir.
Yeah,
speech. How we doing?
Thank you. Yeah, no, hey, it's an honor and a privilege to make an appearance on the Iron Lords podcast. So thank you very much.
No doubt. We lost your. Oh, there you go. Your camera's back. There you go. Okay, your camera's full. Now it's back.
Good?
Yeah, we good. You good?
Okay.
You good. Okay. Yeah, man. Talk to me. I love, like I said, I love the articles. Love what you're doing. Like the state of the JRPG. I think that was really needed because we are seeing like a resurgence. That article.
Yeah, definitely. No, I mean, what brought that on was just me thinking about everything I've played this year, and it's been predominantly JRPGs. I mean, I've played a ton this year, and they've all been really, really good. So, yeah, man. But just wanted to say these last couple months writing for Lords of Gaming have been a really incredible experience, and I'm super excited to be on this team and be in this community. So, in the future, I'm working on a Dragon Age piece. I think it's kind of a full review at this point.
Okay.
And I was listening a little bit earlier, Addict. I agree with a lot of what you're saying. So
okay,
I feel you there.
No, I'm putting your JRPG article. Continue.
Thoughts on the PlayStation 5 Pro. I've been playing that this weekend, so going to write up something on that. And a few other stuff coming this month. But I wanted to give some shout outs. I wanted to thank some folks.
Let's go.
First of all, thank you to Mahmood, first and foremost, for just bringing me on the writing team. He made the entire onboarding process very easy and smooth, and he's just a great guy. I want to thank the other editors like Robert Kellett and Joe Repko for editing my work and doing a really great job. And shout out to Cerebral Paul for, editor of the month. He's doing great stuff. Got that extra live stream last weekend.
Yes.
So yeah, all these guys are awesome to work with. And just another quick shout out to Arcade, because that man is always writing.
Bro.
He's always editing.
Beast.
It's like every day
Beast.
he's got some new piece up on the site. So I really respect that. And he might actually get me to play a Sonic game.
What? Oh, you about to do
that?
His influence is spreading.
I know.
Lord Sonic's influence is spreading.
Seriously, it is. It looks fun. It looks fun.
It does.
He had a great review for that. So shout out to all the other writers just putting in the work and making this a great community for written gaming content. So shout out to Chris Jones, Subag, Digital, really just everybody on the writing team. And so yeah, that's all I got.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Again, love the contributions. In addition to the site, it's been great. Your energy, the meetings has been awesome. And again, he's going through something right now, but I will reach out. Still reach out to me, and then I'll reach out to him as far as getting your reward. So we get you some drip, some swag, or something. You know what I'm saying? So you come through in the realm of the Scribes looking right. But I appreciate you,
Perfect.
Lord Connor Reese. And then we got one more award, man. We got a secondary LogNet award in honor of my brother Lord Dizzy. And again, during his tenure with the site, he was always about nurturing and kind of, building writers up and using little nuances with the editing and just teaching the lifeblood of the site. So this editor is not only an OG, he is the Lord of accessibility. Always challenging us to always think. With me, what's funny is I go to interviews, I'm like, man, that's right. Where's Cerebral Paul? So I got to ask some accessibility questions before I forget. Because you forget a lot of times. And it's always good to have him on the team to really, drive that home. And also I loved his KCD2 article. He also had, I believe, an NZXT news piece as far as what's going on. And my favorite piece that he does is every month is the most anticipated games. Because then you get to think, okay, what's coming out? I got to rank. What am I spending my time with? And I know I'm late when I get them submissions, but I've been trying to contribute. Technically, I ain't supposed to contribute, but I like that. I like that piece so much that I like, because it gets me thinking about the next month. Okay, what's on my docket? What's going on? So anyway, we got to celebrate, the assistant editor of lordsofgaming.net, my man, Lord Cerebral Paul. Congratulations, editor of the month.
Thank you very much. That was a great fun. You can all hear me, right?
Yeah, you sound good, man.
Okay,
you sound good.
I'm looking at stream my face. There it is. There's my face. So yeah, thank you. I was totally taken aback last week because I was doing my 25-hour stream and all of a sudden editors like Mahmood popped in and said, by the way, you got editor of the month. I'm like,
Ow!
Really? I mean, seriously, I got chills because I know I do work for the site, but I never felt that like I did enough work to really be acknowledged in that way. Compared to like what Mahmood does, or like he's RK.
Oh, RK's a beast. We know that. We know.
If
If the award was about volume, no one would be okay. So that's how we balance it, because at the end of the day, quality pieces also have to be recognized, and that's the fairness to it. So yeah, I'm glad you said that, because we don't want any other writers to be discouraged. Like, man, I can't beat so and so's output. Like, it's crazy.
He's cranking out like 7 a week. I'm like,
yeah,
holy
beast.
shit, I can't come up with 4.
No doubt.
No, I appreciate it. And like you said, Mahmood's been great. I've only been with you guys a short time, but I do feel like I've made an influence and a difference, and I worked on the writer's guide and stuff. And then the week after I got the writer's guide done, you guys said, we're changing what we're doing.
We're changing it.
Okay. Okay, let's start over.
No doubt.
But no, I appreciate it. It's great. And I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm glad to have that platform, to have that voice.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it doesn't always come up, but and you're right, I've got you pretty much, every time you say I'm gonna go do this, and I'm saying you better ask him about accessibility. And you know what? That's because I want to know, not just because the readers want to know, but I want to know. No,
that's real. And again, that mentality is important in us actually including that in our review process, including that in our interviews. Because again, we always, gamers sometimes ourselves, we're just thinking about, oh, everyone's just like us. No, there are people who are going through accessing games differently. And we have to think about and keep that in mind. So that's actually really good that you kind of reinforce that with us. So that's dope.
And also, as people get older, even if you don't need it now, there's a lot of people that all of a sudden go, man, my reflexes aren't as good as they used to be, or my eyesight's not as good as it used to be. I wish this game had this. So that's the other thing.
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. The Call of Duty Black Ops, where they got you can put the silhouette, the hue of friendlies, and oh, that's a huge. And then with old dudes, OGs, when the eyesight go, you need that font size a little bigger so you can see. So that's me. That definitely.
I do that in the campaign. I can't figure out that doesn't do that in the multiplayer though. Right?
Oh no, wait, I had it in both times. I mean, at least when I was playing the beta of Black Ops, when they was calling out commands, the font was lost. Somebody was clowning when I put like a clip of my gameplay of me grabbing people up and yoking them up from behind, and they was like, "Bro, what's up with you?" Some young kid was snapping on me. He was like, "Bro, what's up with your font?" I was like, "All right. I'm a little blind."
When I start playing it, and
That's
all the good guys are all blue, I'm like, it's the Force Coast. They're all Force Coast.
Hey, Max, bad man.
That's because when
hold on, let me get him. He said Cog's font size is enormous because he hang out with me when we go to see the movies. So one time he peeked over my phone, he see how large my fonts on my phone. Hey.
That's because when young people can't see, they put on glasses. When old people can't see, they blow up their phone.
Don't be shaming me, man. I see what you're doing.
real quick, true story. When I was turning 40, I started to notice I couldn't see the TV that well. I decided I either had to move closer to the TV, or get a bigger TV.
Facts.
I bought a 50-inch TV at that point.
I appreciate you, man. Good stuff. Again, love the quality. Please.
I'm, like I said, glad to be a part of it, and I hope to continue and do my thing.
Absolutely, man. Again, Scribe of the month, Connor, editor of the month, Lord Cerebral Paul. Again, enjoy your Sunday. Reach out to me individually, and then I'll send a message to Saul, because Saul's not feeling well right now. And then we'll get you some drip, we'll get you some swag, we'll get you some stuff. And again, really appreciate the contributions. Enjoy your Sunday. LordsOfGaming.net in the building. See y'all in the meeting in a few weeks. All right, y'all. Enjoy.
Thank you.
You already know. Peace. So, Attic, I think you got a super chatter too, or no?
Yeah, and let me get to it.
No doubt.
We have we got the beginning ones? Hold on, let me get the beginning ones.
Yeah, just check, because I want to make sure I didn't miss
Astrobot with the $2 super chat. Why is the guy in the rafters with the spear?
Okay.
Donna talk with the $2 super. Bro, where's Michael? Get off the stage, Tito. Shout out to Cedric H, being that he's been a member for 52 months. BTM Matrix 707 with the $5 with the Decima engine, third party engine. More on that later.
We gonna get into that.
$10 super chat for Angry Therapist Bet, and $10 super chat from a Cerebral Paul Cog knows better like he knows shampoo. Like I said, even if the TTS reads it, we're still going to read it, because there's a chance that you guys didn't even hear it because we talked over some of it. So.
They snapping on my eyesight, but it's okay. I'm gonna let that rock. He said, "Who's the guy in the rafter with the spit?" Yo, y'all stupid. Anyway, so we got that. Now look, we got Patreon questions. I want to see how you want to handle this, Attic, because a lot of Don and Dip Down have kind of
just
one of those.
Move it till next week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Don, look, if y'all appreciate Dip Down, y'all got some good ones. I love the hip hop one, Dip Down. I love the karate one, but we need a full Lords for these ones. So I'm gonna save these two if y'all don't mind, and then we will get this going. Strange love. If y'all don't stop snapping on my eyesight, I'm blocking people. I'm gonna pull an Attic. I'm blocking y'all.
Start play Kid Smooth's block song in the background. Block.
Exactly. Talk about Khan got the eyesight of a mole. Stop it. Anyway, appreciate you, Don. Thank you. Dip Down, is that cool? All right, cool. He said it's cool. Appreciate it. Because y'all write-ups with fire. I loved y'all Patreon write-ups.
The hip hop thing, man. I only know about white hip hop.
Yeah, so. See, that's the Patreon we gotta do. Yeah, outside of Logic and Eminem. Yeah, we gotta do the Patreon. We gotta get the Patreon for you. Or hip hop, some real, I should say real hip hop, because them dudes, the brothers spit. But we got to get some other hip hop, some old school hip hop. That'd be fire, yo. We should do that for Addict. Y'all gotta be doing heavy metal, even though I already know heavy metal with Imagine Dragons and everything. But it'd be dope to get you in the mix. Anyway, poll question is in. All right, last week's poll results are in. The people have spoken. With the recent closing of 2 PlayStation studios, which of these issues have you most concerned with Sony's future? The winner of the 4-way ILP poll at 39% of the vote, first-party pipeline. People are concerned with the Sony's first-party pipeline output. In second place at 27% of the vote, PlayStation leadership decisions, so at the top. In third place at 17% of the vote, failure of live service, VR, and mobile game initiatives. And at last place at 15%, I don't care. I'm still buying a PlayStation 5 Pro. So, Addict, man, the realm is the most concerned. After the two studios were closed on PlayStation, they're most concerned about PlayStation's first-party output. What's the future? What's the title? What do you think?
I don't think I'm worried about their first-party output. I just don't think they're going to take as many risks as they would normally take with like the smaller titles. I think, you should be worried about them as a whole, to be honest with you, not just their first party, because I feel like, Jim Ryan put them in a really bad situation where they just can't take risk on anything. Like, I don't think they can even buy companies right now. At all. Like, they put so much money behind games as a service. That man must have a golden tongue to convince PlayStation to do all the stuff that he did. We'll have to.
Herman's in the mix too. I mean, I remember he was the one that was.
It's kind of crazy. That man still has a job too.
That man said Concord. They was like it was going to be the next Star Wars, and I mean, Herm got to get some responsibility too. I mean, I don't know what Jim did. In fairness, I don't know the inner workings of how much Jim set up, but I do remember some clips from Herm talk about like, we are so excited, but what we gonna show you with Concord? So he was on that side, I guess, with some of the live service. But yeah, it is crazy. But we got that in the realm. Then you start bringing people in if you need, and then we could get these topics going. Unless there's any more super chats left that we missed. Are we good? No, we still. We got some.
There's no super.
I see one. We got. Hold on. Okay, you got it. I was gonna get it.
Yeah, get it real quick because I'm sending.
Robert Kellett, $5 super chat. Blessed day, Lords. Exploring the New York City today and finally got TMNT Last Ronin. Excited to read it later. Salute Arcade. Yeah, man, that is amazing. I got my Last Ronin over here somewhere. I thought I had it over here. Usually I keep it on the tuck. No, it's over there. But yeah, you got to read that. If you're a Turtles fan, shout out to Maddie, man, that put me on, man. Maddie put me on. As a Turtle fan, I never knew about this book. It's mature Turtles. It's a dope storyline. Highly recommend that joint. Yeah, so good that you're doing that right there. No question. All right. So we're going to get into the show. We got a lot of stuff to do. And again, for the people who want King's Thoughts, you will get them. 13 minutes of them. Just sit tight. We got a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, dip down mature Turtles.
We need 2 more yellow super chats per Cog to get his first song he got to react to.
Yeah, so look, if y'all want me to listen to the fake metal that y'all listen to,
fake metal.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the hardcore. I'm the real. But I will take suggestions for the watered down stuff that y'all listen to because
you're gonna listen to this actual metal and like you're gonna lose your mind.
It's crazy. All right, as long as it's up to the 7 Nation Army, I'm good. Doom, 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 doom. All right. All right, we got a big one, man. So Addict, this is you. I'm gonna set you up. PlayStation looks like they have Death Stranding. Looks like they lost a key exclusive to Xbox Series out of nowhere, and now has Xbox Play Anywhere with Windows 11. Shout out to Jez Corden, Windows Central. It looks like Death Stranding Director Cut is now out on Microsoft's platform, and it's this week without warning. Kojima put out the tweet that it landed on Xbox with Windows Play Anywhere support. Previously, the game was fully exclusive to on console, to PlayStation 4 and 5, but since launched on PC, Game Pass, and Steam, this morning, the morning of, Kojima's productions partner 505 Games revealed the port to Xbox, alongside a deep sale to celebrate the game's arrival with Xbox. It came out at $20. And then Hideo Kojima has confirmed that Kojima Productions now has the full rights to Death Stranding as a franchise across from PlayStation, significantly raising the prospect of Death Stranding 2 hitting Xbox in the future. So this one came out of nowhere. Addict, this is your topic. You've been streaming it. What's going on?
I was exactly right when it come to this game. I'll probably gonna stream it after the podcast because I am kind of curious on seeing a little bit more of the mechanics open up. But they be just doing stuff in this just to do stuff in this game. Like
this is for Cog and his metal rock tastes open mouth smile.
I like that exciting emoji, open mouth smile. Shout out to David. Listen, man, I gets busy with that metal, bro. I appreciate that you contributed for that, but like, get ready, man. Like, I'm telling y'all, not ready what I'm about to hit y'all with. I got crazy stuff. Sandstorm. Make sure y'all got something on that level because that's real heavy metal to me. But continue.
One more, and we're gonna put the poll in for the first one.
Right.
Okay, so I think it's a fun game. I do. Just off the 2.5 hours I've played, I could see where people rating this like an 8.3, 8.4, because it clearly there's some form of what's what I'm looking for.
Baby metal, give me chocolate.
What the hell?
Yo, who is that? Is that a song I'm supposed to listen to? This is your people?
Baby metal, give me.
Is this your king? God. Baby metal, give me chocolate. Is this what's supposed to go up against the amazing Imagine Dragons? Are you kidding me? The enemy? That? Okay. That's what y'all doing? All right. Hold on. Robert Kelly. But I was surprised that Dre didn't kick in, but we'll go. Wait for it to kick in.
Find your flame, undefeatable. Break through it all and live and learn. From Sonic the Sonic series. The Black Album from Metallica.
Okay.
Prayers for the Damned. From 6
What the hell is the
a.m.
Black Album?
Listen,
I don't even know that. Metallica is a little bit past my thing too. Look, I'm gonna go through and read these super chats too. But we are in the first one because that thing's up. So after I get my opinion off, we're gonna go ahead and talk about that. Like, look, the game clearly has quality. I can understand what Kojima, his mind be. Here's my thing when it comes down to it. I agree with BG. Me and BG always been a little bit similar when it comes to this. Kojima just be doing something to he just be doing it to do it. It don't even matter on the story. I will say the game starts really good. Like it does. It introduces, mysteries in the game. But what's funny is like the BWs, whatever it is, like you have to incinerate them. Yeah. So they're like, oh, it's gonna take. The way they're describing this, it's gonna take me 8 days and nights to get to this thing. I got there in like 5 minutes. Oh, wow. Like, so it wasn't like a big like excessive travel like they claim, but that like you got these incinerators that you have to burn the bodies up or something. Yep. And I'm like, why is that over here?
Like, and you had to walk with the body on the back and do the thing with the lead in?
Yeah, if the civilization is here, why don't you put it over there? Just a little walk from the town. Why is it in the mountains? I didn't get that. I didn't get that. But look, I can understand where people come from when it comes to Kojima in general. Okay. The way the way his mind be, thinking when he does things, he's clearly got talent. It's just when this game, man, that's all for you guys. If you guys like it, I like that you like it.
I'm happy for you.
Because when I'm sitting here watching this, like,
you ain't do the packages. You ain't like the
COD
packages.
knows metal like Sony knows live service with Concord. Lol, gotta hit that dead man walking by blood simple.
All right, hold on, Midnight Joy. That's my man, Midnight Joy. Salute to you. First of all, I know my metal. Shout out to Robert Kelly who gave he gave some honorable mentions. He said Define Your Flame, Undefeated, Break the Wall, and all that. He said the Black Album, even though the Black Album real one is with Jay-Z, but that's neither here nor there. See, the problem is y'all don't listen to the real metal. The real metal is Smell Like Teen Spirit. Right, the real metal is the real metal. Is Rage Against the Machine. Like that, y'all cool with the stuff y'all do, but it's not as hardcore as the stuff I listen to. And I just wanted to put y'all on game. You know what I'm saying? Soundgarden and all that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, continue. Oh, you were saying
I think it's so far it's a solid experience. I do think it is a really good game to stream. I'm getting a lot of good, good attendance, so I'm going to probably play it after the stream. But as far as like, hold up, let me. Dirt.
Yeah, Dirt the building.
Dirt.
Yo.
Change your name, man.
Oh yeah,
you go to what you call it? they got you outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, you good. Go ahead, Attic.
Yeah, so it comes down to I think it's a solid experience. Yeah. I think when it comes down to it, I'm just, when I look at something like this, I'm like, look, at the end of the day, I can understand the criticism for this type of game because I call fake extra for no reason. But then again, like if it's like a lake,
Okay.
lakes all come together at one point.
Okay.
You right click your box there, you right click it and it says rechange your name. So to me, it comes down to it. It's just like, if this is your type of tea, this is your type of tea. It is interesting that Kojima put this on Xbox. And what is also interesting is that they're willing to, that PlayStation is willing to let this happen.
Now you do know it is, I believe, 5 years to the day that the deal was with PlayStation and Kojima is now the day that they announced this.
Yeah, so I part of me feels like it's interesting PlayStation would allow this to happen because they own the IP.
Yeah,
Like
they used to.
See, to me, it's like part of me feels like they're more open to it. Like it's like, okay, let me just sell this to you. I'm starting to believe the third party stuff now, man.
Oh, that's what you're gonna like the poll question. So you think
it's like, to me, there's no reason this, like, people gonna sit there and say, well, Addict, there's some deal that ended. Ironically, the deal ended around the time they started porting stuff to other platforms, like the Horizon thing on Switch. Like, look, I'm not saying that everything's coming to Xbox, because I don't think that's the case. What I will say is I feel like they're they're entertaining more games coming to other platforms.
Okay.
Doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be porting God of War on other things, but I do think it's one of those things where it's like we are more open to stuff that we don't own going to other platforms, and more like a conversation where they normally would have fought them. Like, nah, man, we own that. They're like, look, give us some money on the outskirts going out, and you can put your game anywhere you want. I don't care.
So let me ask you this: do you think? Because you're gonna like the poll question. All right. So do you think it's a situation where, remember, they pay for this? It's Kojima's brand new IP.
Midnight Druid said no. Sony sold the IP back. Here's the thing: Sony could have sold that IP back next year after the second one came out for their stuff. To me, it's interesting that they let Death Stranding go to Xbox on the tail end of development when we're about to see the sequel on PlayStation. Well, because all that does is a perception that game's timed exclusive. There's no way that game isn't coming to Xbox.
So you were convinced as a result of this, before release of Death Stranding 2, this is almost like a marketing beat to get you ready for Death Stranding 2. So that Death Stranding 2, so you are convinced that Death Stranding 2's exclusivity, if there is any, wouldn't be as long as Death Stranding 1 because they plan on putting this on Xbox and other platforms. Interesting.
Because to me, you didn't have to go this direction. They would have been fine going other ways. They did this. To me, PlayStation, the old PlayStation, would have said, "No, we ain't selling you shit. Like, we ain't selling you nothing. You gonna hold this L. We holding Death Stranding hostage. That's our game. That's not your game. That's our game." But to me, the fact that they are entertaining selling the IP, knowing that the money that they put on this new IP going into Death Stranding 2, knowing that game is about to come out probably the next year, and then they're willing to let all of that, because let's be real, if they didn't release Death Stranding, we would assume that that's just full-blown exclusive too. Now, if they would have released Death Stranding after Death Stranding 2, it would, okay, we're going to get both of them, but I can understand. But to me, they just let that go. They're like, oh, we good. So that's interesting.
No, definitely interesting, man. I know we wait for my man to get situated there, but I'll jump in. Look, this is interesting. I think the key is, like we said, as far as Kojima, putting the press release back, because he said it obviously confirmed that fully acquired all the rights to Death Stranding, and he says, we are finally excited to bring Death Stranding to Xbox users. Thank you to all the fans who have kept us connected to all the Xbox users have been waiting. Please look forward to Death Stranding continuing to connect more game fans around the world. So yeah, look like Dirt is in the building. I see his audio. I see things is checking out. Looking right. No doubt, Dirt. You can hear me, brother?
Yeah. Am I good?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah,
you good.
you're good.
You good. We try to protect the man.
I don't know why that was so crazy, man. It's like it was harder than it should have been. They should change the name.
So sometimes they be a little too extra with stuff.
Extra.
Man.
But Dirt, real quick, turn your levels up a little bit.
I'm putting the 4 choices because we've hit our 5.
Low. I'm good. I'm
Oh,
good.
you're fantastic now. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
We've hit our 5, and what we're going to do is put in what is Cog reacting to? What's the first song Cog's reacting to when it comes? Do you listen to metal, Dirt? Out of curiosity.
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately, no.
Unfortunately, no. I'm good. Don't worry. I got the realm on this. Don't worry. I got the Green Day. I got the Pearl Jam, the Soundgarden, and all that for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
You realize you keep saying that they're gonna make you listen to something.
I got the Rage Machine. You know what I'm saying? I got the Radiohead. I got all that. You know what I'm saying? But what y'all want me to listen to that's on close to that level? What y'all want me to listen to? They're
gonna make you listen to Taylor Swift. I see that.
Did they put the 5, or you gonna read that later?
I'm putting it in now.
Oh, okay, you put it in. All right, cool.
All
right, so we're gonna keep going. So look,
and we because we're 2 ahead, so we need 4 more for another song.
All right, cool. So we got a while.
I'm gonna take, if you guys want, in the question section, I'm taking those songs directly out of the questions.
Okay.
So
look, we got Lord Dirt in the building. Salute, Dirt Griggity. You already know. Friend of the realm. You already know. It's been a minute, brother. Good talk with you.
What's up, man? How you doing, brother?
Chilling, brother. Chilling.
And to be fair, King knew he wasn't gonna be here. And
King specifically asked for you. He said, this week I am so mad that I can't be there. Because again, salute to all the veterans in the realm. He's taking care of business with the veterans, but with the family and stuff. So he was like, y'all better hit up Dirt. Like, so I've never heard this man say, he's like, you better have proper representation for how I feel about certain things, which is my man.
I love it. We need representation for Xbox fanboys.
So look, Dirt, this is a big one, man. This came out of
he was big on it though.
Yeah,
man.
he was huge.
Like, he's like, it don't got
bro.
me,
I've
Dirt.
never seen King do that. I've never seen King
Really?
King ask for someone specifically.
Oh,
Like,
man, I
he
feel
never
honored,
do.
man.
Yeah, Dirt.
Honored,
You had high regard with this week. But I was like, oh, the messiness must be real.
I'm honored, man.
Clearly. So look, let's get into it. Big week out of nowhere. Kojima Productions put out the statement, Death Stranding, director's cut on Xbox right now, $20. You know what I'm saying? What are you thinking about all this? What do you think about the future of Death Stranding? And then also about the question me and Attic were discussing about PlayStation exclusivity or lack of exclusivity. So where you at with this?
Well, first off, like the first question, I asked is like, wow, well, damn, why did PlayStation sell the IP to Kojima? Because that's not something PlayStation usually do, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they own the IP, even if they have a third-party team developing the game, they usually keep the IP. I mean, with the exception of, I think, Crash and Spyro, have they sold any of their IPs? I mean, I can't think of any off the top of my head, right? So I asked the question, why are they selling their IP to Kojima? And also, damn, this game is on Xbox consoles, bro. Like in 2020, it dropped on PC. So it makes me think like, yo, if Kojima owns all of this stuff, I think it's pretty obvious at this point that Death Stranding 2 will probably be a timed exclusive, right? Pretty much.
Feels like
Man, at this point, Darren, I wouldn't be surprised if that sucker comes out full blown
multi-plat.
That would be wild.
But it just goes back to what's happening nowadays, right? We see Sega thriving with their multi-platform strategy. I mean, because for years, Yakuza, Persona, those games were nowhere near Xbox, right?
Facts.
Now we seeing Square Enix is like, yo, man, we need to put. Now they specifically mentioned we need to put our games everywhere, and they specifically mentioned Xbox, right?
What's this statement? He said, we finally excited. Thank you to all the fans. We're excited to bring it to Xbox users.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do because I'm going to end the poll.
Right.
If you guys want to say that these, because I'm only going off what the community considers metal.
Okay.
So less complaining and more in the questions telling me what metal is.
Okay, fair enough. So this
If you're not in that question thing, tell me what songs you want to react to. You can't complain when you don't see it in the poll.
so they gotta hit the joint. Okay. Fair enough. Continue.
Well, so like back to your original question, Cod. I was surprised. My homie Shaun 76, he was in the DM, was like, "Yo, wake up! Y'all guys see what's going on? Do you see what's going on?" I was like, "Yo, what?" Yeah. I mean, it was a huge surprise. Like you said, it came out of nowhere. So I just think, me personally, I was like, this is what's going on. And people, they want to keep on telling us, well, this will happen. PlayStation isn't publishing it. They sold the IP. But I know for a fact when I cut that damn game on, it says Sony Interactive Entertainment. I mean, I know that for a fact. I understand what's going on as far as them selling the IP. But like I said, why? Why did they sell the IP, right? Like, did they need the extra money? Did they not believe in Death Stranding anymore? But the question is, if they didn't believe in it, they sure as hell greenlit a sequel, right?
Yeah, that they've been promoting.
I mean, those are questions that I don't know if we'll know the answer to, but it just goes to show you that this is where the games industry is today.
Yeah.
There's some stuff that we don't like. I know it's as Xbox fans we don't like. I know PlayStation guys don't like certain stuff with the PC and PlayStation putting their stuff on PC. I mean, this is where we are nowadays, man. I don't think it's a surprise. Well, it kind of was a surprise because it came out of nowhere, but I mean, will we see more in the future? Who knows at this point? I wouldn't be surprised by anything anymore, Cog, to be real.
Bro, it's crazy out here, right? Like, I'm with you, man. If you finish, I'll jump in. Yeah, I'm like you, like Dirt. Like, this was super shocking. I was like, what is going on? Because remember the last time, to me, Xbox hustled that PC version the first time. That was like some 505 game publishing. We got it, but Xbox console guys, you don't have it. But to me, it's like they found a loophole in the way that PlayStation structured the deal that PC wasn't really protected from Windows, so to speak, right? So they was able to get in the back door on that one. Okay, fine. Now this one, Kojima's outside. He's like, we can't wait to bring the Xbox users. Here we go. And to your point, we got Death Stranding 2 coming, right? Next thing, which they've already promoted. So this is kind of the perfect like marketing beat to get people who haven't played it ahead in on it. Now the thing is, what you said is like the question, like, why does this happen? So at first I'm like, yo, how did that happen? Because again, didn't Sony own the IP? Like, that was my confusion. So now we found out that he owns the IP. So it feels interesting to me that 5 years to the date, that the day signed the deal and his announcement was 5 years to the date. So it almost feels contractually maybe something ran out. And then now he's taking control of it. And to me, I look at it, he's going out a mercenary. Because in my opinion, Kojima's like a mercenary. You know, he got the hottest product. Everybody's sweating him. He got the bag with what you call it, with Microsoft for OD. He's got that bag with them. But maybe it's a situation of what you're saying. Maybe company, and he's thinking about like, look, I got a movie coming out with this game, from my understanding, right?
Okay.
I need to promote this thing. This game needs to be everywhere. And we starting to see this verbiage with a lot of companies. See, Square, hey, you know what I'm saying? This exclusivity bag is nice, but it ain't covering. We need to be everywhere. That seems to be the thing. And the other thing I was thinking about, remember that company? I think it was like last week, Pearl Abyss.
Pearl Abyss, yeah.
And they was like, look, Sony offers the bag.
Desert.
Yes. They was like, Sony offers the bag. They snitched the whole exclusive deal out. They was like, they did this. They was going to give us that. But we do our own publishing, and we didn't want to lock down the PC thing to just them. So is it a situation, I'm going to ask this back to both of y'all. Is it a situation where you think the Sony exclusive bag isn't enough anymore to these companies to justify locking it down when you could get that Xbox bag, you could get that PC bag, and you got a Switch 2 coming? You know what I'm saying? And you know Kojima might want to slide that. I mean, Death Stranding ran on PlayStation 4, right? So, I mean, what we hear with Switch 2, I mean, what you think? You think that the exclusive PlayStation bag has lost its luster?
Before you go, Addict, let me answer this right quick. 100%. Right? I mean, look, like, first of all, let me say this. Kojima is known for PlayStation exclusives. Even when he was back with Konami, Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, 4 were all PlayStation exclusives at the time of launch, right? Eventually they came out like later on some like collection stuff.
Yeah.
But they've always been PlayStation exclusives. He's always had a great relationship with PlayStation, and I'm sure he still does, right? But like you just said, like you just mentioned, several examples. We're in a time where multi-platform seems to be the thing that everybody wants to do. Even though PlayStation obviously has more console sales than Xbox.
Right.
If Xbox can give you 1 million to 2 million extra copies sold, that's still an additional 1 to 2 million copies sold, right?
That's facts.
I mean, I'm just saying, so maybe these people out here, like you mentioned, Pearl Abyss, they're like, you know what? PlayStation, nah, it's cool. We rather not. I mean, 65 million consoles, and you know, games are selling 1 to 2 million exclusive games. We see their previous exclusive, third-party exclusive agreements really do much. I mean, going back to Deathloop, to Ghostwire Tokyo, to you know, all of the Square Enix games.
I was just thinking about Square. Yeah,
they didn't do what people wanted it to do. So it just goes to show you this is a different time, man, and strategies are changing.
So let me ask you this, Dirk. Now we know the Xbox community was very angry when 4 little games came over and stuff like that. You know, is it a situation where we look back and Microsoft ends up being correct with the strategy, but everybody is like, bro, what the hell are y'all doing? Stop doing this. And they like, nah, we gonna keep doing it. Is it a situation? Because sometimes, you know, Microsoft be forward facing, they be a little too early, but it ended up being right. But is this pointing in a direction? What you think?
You know, that's a good question. It's still a little bit too early to say if they were.
Okay.
But when in 2016, when they put their games on PC, people went crazy.
Bro.
Completely crazy.
I see.
What are you doing, Xbox? I don't need an Xbox anymore. Blah blah. They were right about that because everybody's putting their stuff on PC. Like the PC is the platform you can't ignore. Hell, PlayStation of all platforms are putting their games on PC.
Yeah. And
they were right about that.
And we're noticing the window is closing as far as some of the houses even day and date. Nah, I'm with you, man.
2 to 3 years. Spider-Man 2 is 15 months.
15 months.
You know, it's still a little bit too early to say if they were right. I know we were all upset. I know I was pissed off about it. I kind of, you know, like when you pay attention to what's going on, you kind of get over it. Because the only people that it really affects is us console warriors like myself. Nobody else really cares besides the console warriors like myself, you know, talking trash on Twitter.
Let me get one of these. Let me get one of these people in the chat.
All right, let's go.
Curtis, I can't listen to you guys no more because you know nothing about how businesses ran. Last time I checked, I don't run a publishing company. I don't run a game developer. I'm an influencer. I'm a podcaster. I speak from my perspective as a consumer, giving my perspective to my audience. I've never claimed I know how to run a multi-trillion-dollar company.
Yeah.
But guess what? Companies always make stuff like Mixer. Companies shut down studios, so you can make the theoretical argument if they knew how to run the company, Concord never would have happened. If they knew how to run the company, they wouldn't have shut down all those studios on Xbox last year.
So you're implying, are you implying that?
If they wouldn't know how to run a company, Mixer would still be around.
So you're implying that corporations make mistakes?
Yeah, stop acting like trillion-dollar companies know what the hell they're doing either. Nobody knows what they doing half the time.
Are you talking to this guy Curtis, right?
Yeah, Curtis is upset.
Hey, Curtis, nobody care what you think.
Oh, damn! What happened? Why nobody don't like Curtis?
I'm sorry.
No, you good. I just don't know who he is. I don't know who he is.
I know it's in my show.
It's all good. It's all good. Nah, it's all good, brother. You good. No, I just thought it was funny that like Curtis got everybody upset. But no, for me, it's just like, you know, look, at the end of the day, you know, we can't predict the future. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it is something to monitor as far as this strategy and the fact that the IP is over there. What's up?
If I had like an audio thing that I would like to say, it would be that thing from iRobot. It's like, do you think I care what you think? Do you think I care?
No, funny. Yeah, but leave my man Curtis alone. He outside. He busting his gun right now. Curtis is busting his gun.
Now, if he said I disagree, there's one thing. He said y'all wrong.
Look, all we can talk about is
Curtis,
what we know.
You got the way Curtis talking. He secretly Phil Spencer or something. Like,
anyway.
Like, how you gonna act, like, Curtis? How you gonna act like you know?
What he holding the line. Curtis said he holding the line.
Maybe Curtis is secretly one of those guys on Twitter that type novels that think they're smarter than $3 trillion companies, and like one of those guys that type those novels on Twitter.
Look, man.
I ain't gonna say no names on here, but
yo, you beast. I know what you're doing.
I ain't gonna say no names.
I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. We gonna move on. But here's the thing. My thing is like, again, $20. I thought that was smart. Get everybody on board. Windows Play Anywhere is huge. Huge. Go from console to thing. Now, the only thing that's up for me is that I had the Death Stranding. I had the Hustle one, the early one. And they consider it a separate game. So because I had played like a bunch of hours, so I'm like, oh, all right, cool, I'll be able to continue. And they're considered that separate because I was the base Death Stranding that the Xbox had the PC. Yeah, so I'm like, damn it, I gotta start over.
Not the director's cut.
Yeah, but it's the better version, whatever. So look, salute to them. I think it's a smart move by Kojima to get on control. I am curious though about OD. What does that mean? Is it a situation now? We got to be fair.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's a time exclusive. Also,
right? Is OD a time exclusive? Does that go to PlayStation 4 or 5 years later down the road and stuff like that? But it's clear as day to me when you look at companies Square and all these companies, and they're saying, "Yo, kind of like I don't want to say the death of the money hat, but the money hat exclusive seem to be slowing down, y'all. It just seems like
100%.
It's too much money left on the table." And it even reminds me of Game Pass with the bag. Some of them are like, yo, we want a higher bag. Like, think about GTA. I know people want GTA on Game. Like, that's an insane bag that Rockstar is going to want. You know what I'm saying? Take-Two, come on. So I think companies are seeing their worth and seeing, yo, we got to get this thing day and date on PC. Not even waiting a year. You know what I'm saying? We got to get it on this kind of stuff. So I think that's kind of what's happening here, with Kojima and Sony.
I don't think that. I think
what you think.
Microsoft has invested so much money. They're still willing to do it.
Yeah.
But now like the price Microsoft is willing to spend is coming down.
They're down, right? Especially
and they're like, look, like you mean so you want how much for this game?
Yep. And then Microsoft,
I got COD coming out next.
That's
month
what I was just about to say. Right. Microsoft now got the studios. It was
the software.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Back when the Xbox One era,
getting that game on Game Pass, but you gonna have to come down on your price.
I think so. I think that's exactly what's going on. So that's all I got on that one. But yeah, definitely a crazy time. Death Stranding.
Let me say one quick thing, Cod, before we move on.
Yeah, go for it.
But it is kind of funny, when you boot up Death Stranding, you see Sony Interactive Entertainment, you see Kojima, then you see Desma.
Oh, we doing it. I know.
That's something I thought I'd never see right there, man. Now listen. That's a very impressive engine.
Oh, it's impressive.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a beautiful engine.
Oh, it's impressive now.
Oh, man. No, I'll be honest. Like their games always are absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Beautiful games. And it looks pretty good on the Xbox Series X. I would tell you that. It's just so crazy seeing the engine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's it's like Death Stranding looks so good on Xbox. I wonder Horizon gonna look like on Xbox.
Are you implying that y'all thought that this engine could not?
I'm not implying anything.
Are you implying that you were told that this engine could not run on any other technology? Is this what we doing?
Listen, Cock, I'm not implying anything. All I'm saying is there was some rumors a couple weeks ago, and this wasn't a rumor. It was a fact that 343 is moving to Unreal Engine 5, and now all of a sudden saw it's a multiplayer engine. It's a multiplayer engine. I'm just saying, they saying the engine gonna be everywhere, but I think it's kind of cool that a PlayStation developed first-party engine was on Xbox. That's all I'm saying.
You and King do not miss. I will give y'all that. Y'all be in
but it's a dope engine, though. I ain't gonna front. It's a dope engine.
So I guess we're gonna go ahead and end the topic. You are listening to Rage Against the Machines.
Oh, Rage Against the Machine?
That's what you're listening to.
All right.
Well, okay. Guys, put in the chat what song of Rage Against the Machines, and I will pick the one that I see the most.
All right, let me know, and then I got to react to it. That's the vibe.
Yeah, and right now we need 4 more yellow and higher super chats to
do that,
to do another one, to do another song.
Okay, cool. No doubt. Salute to the round, getting my heavy metal cog up. You already know. Shout out to Wilhelm Screen, Guerrilla Radio. Okay. I see. I prefer Imagine Dragons, William Screen, but I will listen to, y'all light rock stuff that y'all got going on. Let me stop. I'll be getting on their nerves.
Don't start.
I'll be getting on their nerves.
Killing in the Name of, I guess that's what's going to be called. What you're going to listen to. I
Killing
saw it 3 times.
Okay, Killing the Name of. All right.
Yeah.
No doubt. My man Scream in the building. Salute. So we going to move on to the next. Any super chats we missed, Attic? I just want to make sure we ain't missed nothing before we move on to the next one.
No, we ain't missed something.
Screen said I don't know what I mean. All right, cool. So look, this one was Sav's topic, but PlayStation 5 Pro. Looks like the reviews are out. And I would say it's fair to say mixed, some strong, some good. Obviously,
yeah, there are some. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, cool. Super chats? Okay, cool. Get it.
Yeah, there are some. My bad. I was trying to do the stuff in the chat real quick. Dr. Strange's up with the $2 super chat. Cog, do you need a magnifying glass to read books?
Listen, man, don't be getting on my old eyesight, man. Bro, if I strain a little bit, my font's a little high on my phone. Don't be trying to shame me, bro. I'm trying to see.
Yeah, man, that age ain't no joke, bro. I'm telling you.
Are you doing this?
Bro, I made fun of the grandparents because they used to do like this.
Yeah, it's fine.
I find myself doing this. Bro, like my glasses are too strong to see stuff close. And I'd be like,
facts. Bro, I put up some Call of Duty clips of Black Ops, and the young boy see how big my fonts was on the He said, "Damn, Unc, what's up with your fonts, bro?" I'm like, "Damn, why you had to blow me up like that?"
They don't know, but they'll get there eventually.
Y'all gonna get there. Y'all gonna understand.
Cog reading like he in a rocking chair.
Yo, you snapped on my joint too. You was like, "Damn." Yeah, they was killing me. They killing me. What else we got?
$10 super chat from David Hallbright. This is for Cog and his metal taste. We got a $10 super chat from the Angry Therapist. Baby Metal, give me chocolate. I don't know if that's an actual song.
Might be a song.
I've never heard of anyone called Baby Metal, but anyway, we got a $10 super chat from Robert Kellett. Find your flame, undefeated, break through it all, and live and learn. Isn't that a song by T.I. Live and Learn?
Yeah, I think so.
From Sonic to Sonic the series, the Black Album from Metallica, Prayer from the Damned, and from 6 a.m. Midnight Drew with the $10 super chat.
Donald Taco said Baby Metal is dope. Yeah, okay.
Cog knows metal like Sony knows life service.
Hey, yo. That was ill.
Gotta hit that dead man walking blood simple. $5 super chat from I'm saying you guys are all dollar bills. I don't care if it's pound.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's all dollar. Hands up who's able to hands up who has the unable to save and random keyboard interface bug from Death Stranding. Also, Avatar Bloody Angel. $2 super chat from Black Cobra with Copium is strong with Lord Cog. We got $2 super chat from Plugger's Rogue 100. You need to listen to Awakened by Decal. I don't know. I'll put that on the next poll, man.
Put it on the next poll. I'll put it. Now I'm gonna take all y'all suggestions, man. I mean, none of them gonna mess with Smell Like Teen Spirit, but
Super Chat's gonna be a lot easier to go back and look when he actually does these. $5 super chat. Panic is boss. Alan Wake 2 finally only an hour in, but I'm enjoying the case building and detective stuff a lot. We got a 5 super chat from Fee Amarillo. Deep Purple, Child in Time, The Truth. Words of Metal.
Okay.
We got a I don't even know what currency, IDR currency, 50,000. Imagine if something happened to Bloodborne. Sony sells the IP to FromSoft and port it to the Series X with 4K 60 enhancement.
Okay.
$5 super chat from BT Maverick. Against the machine. Against the machine in the name of Bulls of Paradise, not hard metal, but a great start for Cog. If he never heard, but I know what he thinks.
Listen, that's okay. Hold on. That's okay, but that ain't messing with Blink 182 and Lenny Kravitz. Those are my peoples. Stone Temple Pilots and all that. That's my people. That's the hardest of the hard. Continue. I know that.
Harris with the two. Good day. Hope y'all are well. $2 per chart from Killer Cam. Curtis.
Oh, that's the 50 joint. Curtis. I know what you're doing, Killer Cam. Salute.
Then we got a $2 super from THX. Death Stranding on Xbox was SmackDown for PlayStation 5 Pro. POS.
Hold on, DXD. Stop trying to front on Lenny Kravitz. I gotta get away. What? You don't know? What? That's the hardcore joint, bro. Like, we was bumping that in the street.
Everybody listen to that song.
Hell yeah, that's hardcore metal.
Oh my god. We look, man. We need 4 more $10 super chat or hires and make this man listen to actual metal.
We good? We caught up?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, no doubt. So let's get to it. So this was our topic. Again, PS5 Pro reviews are out in the streets. Fair to say, I think mixed. You got some, strong that, enjoying what they say, playing and experiencing. Shout out to Digital Foundry. They did put out the article and article in the reviews, and we did get the debunking of certain teraflop situations, and we have now confirmed it is 16. We have that straightened out right there. So start with you, Dirk. Now that it's out there, some people are feeling, hey, I just need an upgrade. I get to play some of my games better. Other people are saying, hey, I don't know if this $700 worth and some of the 60 frames per second situation. So where you at with the PlayStation 5 review so far?
Well, I mean, it's pretty much what I thought it was going to be mixed. Because, when the price is what it is, people going to always say, is it worth the price? Is it that much of a difference? I mean, I don't have one, but, we're seeing some games are obviously better than others. We're seeing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is a big jump, but other games, it's a marginal jump. Some games run worse than a basic PS5. So, me personally, this console is for the enthusiasts, and I believe that's who's buying it. I don't believe a PS4 player that's going to upgrade is going to go to the PS5 Pro. I mean, maybe a few, but I'm assuming not. But yeah, the reviews are right where I thought they would be. Some good, some average. But I think this console is something. I don't think mid-gen refresh was needed this generation. We talk about last generation, it was definitely needed because for 4K TVs, the prices started to go down and everybody started to buy 4K TV. So I do believe last generation they were needed. This generation, no. Because I mean, hell, the game's already running 4K 60 or close to it now. But I understand. What game did I see this morning? They said they took away the performance mode, where it's this one mode now that I can't think of the game. I know, maybe somebody in the chat could tell me the game, but so like I said, it's not a big difference from what I thought it would be. So kudos to people that got it. It's not for me. I'm not going to get it. I don't play my regular PS5s. I ain't gonna buy that one. Now personally, I think Xbox probably made the right decision to not do a mid-gen refresh. Because I don't think it was needed this generation. So
fair enough. There was a lot of pressure. I remember when the PS5 Pro was announced, and Xbox community was like, "Yo, what you gonna do? You ain't doing one." It was
people was calling them out. I think they made the right decision, bro. Because the jump would have been similar. You know what I'm saying? Even with the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro, the Xbox One X was still a year after the PS4 Pro, and it was more powerful. The resolution was better than the PS4 Pro, but they waited an additional year. This time, I don't think it's necessary, and I think they're going to do the right thing and move to next generation early.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Lord Addict, man, PS5 Pro reviews are out. Mixed bag, some strong, some good. And we got the flops straightened out now. Flops is right, 16.
I upset many people just because I said, look. If you want to go out and get this, I'm perfectly fine. But to me, the only game that would make me want this is a game I already beat.
Final Fantasy.
And I said, if I didn't beat Final Fantasy, I would be more open to going out and spending. People acting like this sucker's not $700.
That part.
It's just that's crazy. And you're gonna sit here and tell me that I'm tripping just because I said I gotta wait for a couple more games and see how they run on the platform before I go out and spend $700 on something. Nah, you lost me on there, because it's at that point, how you gonna attack me for being careful with my money, considering I already got a PlayStation 5 and I can trade in my PlayStation 5 and still spending at least $200 to $300 minimum on the damn thing, even with that. So it's just nah, you lost me with that. It's okay. People want me to go out and buy a PlayStation 5 Pro just because it exists and it's a PlayStation product. Yeah. Where is the common sense? The common sense leaving your body? It's look, I got a PlayStation 5. If you are solely on PlayStation, you don't really play on Xbox, play on PC, then you're probably more inclined to get something like this. And I would say it's more fair for you to invest, especially if you actually play a variety of games and not just like maybe one or two, like Call of Duty, 2K, Madden. But it's just like I don't play the PlayStation like that to go out there and justify dropping that type of money. Now, let's say that Final Fantasy Rebirth comes out this month, and I know they're going to take advantage of it. I would probably have a pro, because even one game that I'm really, really looking forward to is worth me buying, especially if I can't play that on PC. Right. But people sitting there telling me, "Oh, and I know the new thing. I know the new thing. The new thing is every time I have any criticism, they like just label me as an Xbox fanboy and dismissing my opinions. And it's like, how about you put your grown ass man pants on, and instead of just dismissing me, just saying I'm an Xbox fanboy, actually, I don't know, defend your point. How about that?
Put yo paycheck down, addict. Meat on the table. Open
You're never going to change.
Yo, David Hartwright is a fool with the Texas speech. He said, "Put your paycheck down, addict. Meat on the table." He wants you to be about your business, son. You about that life? About that $700?
It's annoying to me that people are going to sit there and come at me just because I have an opinion on something, and instead of defending, okay, addict, why you feel about this, and then actually debating me. Because it seems like some of the people in this community are scared to debate me.
Call them out,
addict. Instead of doing that, what they do is let's just dismiss his opinion because he makes Xbox content. Nah, fam, it ain't working. Nah, it don't matter who you are.
You just a fanboy, son. I don't agree with you, son. You just a fanboy.
And what's funny is I play more games than the majority of these people combined.
Listen, man, you may play games. You may play games, but I play Twitter. And I'm better.
Hey man, sometimes Twitter a harder job. I'm gonna be real. Twitter a harder job.
I'm on Twitter all day. So
I got a platinum in Twitter,
and I'm in your comment section hating on you. I don't care about how many games you finish.
And then you got people that like be staying quiet 24/7, but they popping up on my PlayStation videos. Be gone.
Disturbing people. Oh
they
man.
Be MIA from battle, man. Just like King is right now. MIA.
Don't want to talk for real, but we'll be in the comment section.
But then when I bring up PlayStation in any way, shape, or form, they there.
Yo, Holy Diver.
Oh, who's that? Yo, what's going on with the D-Lo Holy Diver? Is that a metal song, Michael Booney? Is it? Should I be researching this? Is this on the same level as Green Day? I Come Around. Is this on the same level? Because I don't think Holy Diver. I'm gonna research that.
I'm confident you are getting like that vein in people's foreheads that listen to metal. We need 2 more $10 above super chats for his dumb ass to listen to another one. Because it comes down to it, man. Oh, people actually like the song.
Oh, they said his song is fire. Holy Divers is fire. Okay, all right. Kill Switch, Holy Diver, great song.
Biggest thing. It's like look. I can understand that there's people in both communities that are just ridiculous 24/7. There's nothing, it's always said like when it comes to King's army, I've always said, King's in the front line. He's the general. And I always say that like Dirt's like the people in the back with the arrows that goes for the knees. But even them, and you could say they lean a little more towards the Xbox than the average. They still call Xbox out when they do crazy stuff.
On the podcast,
they call me Ponybot, addict, because I said I like The Last of Us.
Oh wow!
I was like, come on, y'all know I ain't no Ponybot. Don't go to court. Don't go to court.
Hold up, you got but JJ, isn't that his name?
Yeah, RDJ.
Right. Oh, sorry, what?
No, we had an RDJ TTS.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you good. Happy to see Dirk on the podcast. Okay, cool.
One more. We need one
continue,
more.
Y'all continue.
So, I got called. Well, here's the thing. Like, what Ray and them's doing, like, I was told by people in the community, don't entertain that stuff, but I'm not going to.
It's all fun and games.
The thing is, like, if I've been summoned to court, I'm going to represent myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you did, and it was fun, man. It was fun. You did a good job, man. It was fun. Nah, man, it's all fun, man.
Well, here's the thing. That stuff's like mostly innocent fun. Like they didn't really go at me too much. I feel like I probably went at them a little more than they went at me. But but see, what's funny is people don't know it. I was in that chat for about 25 minutes before I popped in there. I was like, let me see what I'm gonna get myself into before I just join this StreamYard link. But I went in there because it's like, look, if people are doing like the console war stuff in a fun way, reward that stuff, man, because there's plenty of people doing console war stuff in bad taste. So people are making fun out of it and not being completely disrespectful. Join that stuff and have some fun. Like
that's what I do. I have fun with it, man.
It is what it is.
Post Up was in there, man. Post Up was in
Queen
there too.
Flash.
Queen Flash. All right, Angry Therapist got to get a clean. Is that on the level of a Smashing Pumpkins though? Is that on the level? Like, I don't know, man.
What the
like,
hell is Smacking Pumpkins?
You don't know about Pumpkins? It's Stone Temple Pilots, bro. Like, that's the
All right,
real.
we're putting.
I would tell you one thing, Queen, that Flash Gordon soundtrack from the early 80s, that was banging.
No, you know what I got? I got you better. Remember Seal, Kiss of a Rose.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Is that considered? Hold on, wait. Is that considered?
That's hard. Don't worry about that. That's hardcore. That I'm trying to put them more. Remember the when it snows.
I like that
My
song.
eyes. Remember the brother
so
with the scars?
what I'm
That was
doing
ill on the Batman soundtrack, son. That Kiss of a Rose. Let's
we're
go.
doing is I'm taking the last couple because you guys are doing my work for me. Thank you. I'm taking these super chats because if they pay $10 for these super chats, I'm going to be putting those in here because they're actually giving me stuff that they listen to. Which there's some $5 ones I can listen look at. But yeah, we're about to put the second poll because we hit that.
Oh, we hit the first one.
Like
Okay.
I said, no, this is the second one.
Okay,
You're
okay.
listening to 2 already. So we doing 5 so far. So he's doing 2. Every 5. Okay, Kurt, I don't know if you know this. They've been on him for a minute on what he be listening to. So now what we're doing is I always say, like, look, you want extra stuff that's not gaming. Put your money where your mouth is. For every $5, $10 above super chats, Kyle got to react to a song that's in the
Hold
middle
on.
thing.
Shout out to my man Cerebral Pro, Kiss of a Rose, the only good song on that. When it snows, my eyes.
That was on Batman soundtrack.
I was on the Batman. That's that heavy metal, right? Yo,
Alright,
he
there's the
said
next one.
it's barely popped. Yo, David Hyde a fool. Oh, is the next one? Okay, so what's the next round? Queen, Flash, okay, Dio, Holy Driver, Deep Purple, Child in Time, and then Avatar, Bloody. This is cool. Y'all give me that soft rock stuff to listen to. That's cool. All right, cool. So we got. I respect that. Anyway,
Someone said, let me just get it. $5 super chat from Maverick Addict. Sell your PlayStation 5 Basic to your mom for $500 and use that money towards your PlayStation 5.
come on.
All right, okay, hold on. Let me address that. This is clearly a jab at Dreamcast guy.
Yes.
I'm not going to sit here and try to debate on whether or not. I wish someone would buy my damn shit for $500. So I'm envious towards Dreamcast guy.
Eamon Amarth, Row.
Oh,
Eamon Martha Rowe. I don't know what that is.
That's
but
good.
That will be on the next one if we make it to. We need 4. That will be on the next one. We need 4 more. Okay. See, I wish that someone would buy my stuff for $500. I will say, even my ex, that I would have gave her the PlayStation 5 before we broke up.
Yeah, but most people would.
Yeah,
they wouldn't charge that girl $500.
But here's the thing. I will say on Dreamcast guy's part, I know dating in this market now because my ex was like it a lot.
Right.
A lot of the time they won't take stuff anymore. They feel away. Oh, I'm an independent woman kind of stuff. I know there's women that will insist on you taking that money. Insist
Dead
on
man walking blood simple.
Nah, man.
All right, hold on. We got 2 more suggestions. All right, so they said, my man Spartans, he said that Amon RF Road joint. And then my man Midnight Druid with the talent, he said Dead Man Walking, Blood Simple. Okay. That sounds good. I mean, is that on the level of a Red Chili Peppers, though? Like, I just want to make sure it's on that level.
I'm done with you. After that one, no, we done.
I don't know if it's up there, but
say chili pepper.
Red Chili Pepper, red hot. Son.
All I'm saying when it comes to the Dreamcast guy is if his girl willing to buy something, because apparently it was with a bunch of games and 2 controllers, but that's their business. Like, I wish someone would buy my PlayStation 5 for me for $500. I will go in there and tell my brother, yo, give me $500 for my PlayStation. He'd be say, you out your mind? I wish he would do that. Like, I would love that.
Look, it is what it is.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? the fact that sucker's so expensive. He got full retail price for that PlayStation.
You get
5.
full retail?
Still coming up with $200 out of Dreamcast guy's money.
Mm.
Even with the 500, still paying 200 out of your own money.
No doubt.
But I think the problem that people had with it, he admitted that she's not a gamer. She don't know nothing about gaming. He took advantage.
Salute to that man and his family, but we gonna move on. I'm gonna get my bars off. Y'all worry about this. Now, y'all good? Yeah, everybody worry about this man and what he doing.
I would just say when it comes to that, I will say that I know from dating a modern audience, like the people that's in the dating pool, there are a lot that won't just take something like that from you. They insist on paying you because they feel like if something becomes up, that's theirs. That's not something you gave them.
Again, time on that man's business. Salute the Dreamcast guy. Whatever he got going on, it's his business. He gonna get his thing on. Let him do it. For me, about the Pro. I'm kind of with Dirt on this. Like, it's an enthusiast machine. I mean, just plain and simple. This is definitely for the hardcore. I look at it the same way PS4 Pro, ended up being like only 10% of the user base of PlayStation, so that's how I look at this. And again, there's going to be hardcore people that's going to upgrade it, but I agree. I don't think that the masses are going to come from PlayStation, or you didn't have a PlayStation before, and then, this is your automatic entry point, and so many people are going to be doing the same thing. I just don't see it, and then for me, personally, I'm kind of with Addict, which is like, the main thing for me why this is a no-go right now is it's still not the guaranteed 60 FPS that everybody was screaming to me that was going to happen. And what I was told, Dirt, is I don't buy consoles for old games. I was told all this stuff during other generation refreshes.
Dirt, real quick. I'm sending you a message on Twitter, Dirt. Just respond to it.
No doubt.
Okay.
So for me, it's just like, that's what I was told, and then now the visual differences, you still have games that are still not hitting it. You know what I'm saying? And I am not impressed with just the stuff that they're showing so far. To me, what's going to impress me? You show, GTA 6, we could do 60. With the technology, the PSSR, well, I ain't gonna call it what y'all call it, but you know what I'm saying? That, and then like all these new UE5 games that's super intense. I'm not impressed by you showing us the 4th version of Last of Us and Horizon. That's cool. I mean, I'm not saying there's no visual differences. There are. I get it. But to me, that's not going to warrant $700 for me to jump out the window to go get it. Like, that's just where I'm at. Now, the only thing they tempted me one time, it's just my Sony PlayStation 1 love, the gray joint that looked like that limited edition, that was kind of cool. I ain't gonna process.
It was nice.
That was nice. But I was like, I'm not paying all of that, and obviously, they're not bringing that back out no more. So, that's just where I'm at. It's cool for those who want to do it. I just personally, you know what it is too, a missed opportunity. If they was going to do an old game, where was the Bloodborne? Where's the Bloodborne 60? Yeah. People, their community has been screaming for that. Shout out to my man, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Badbit and stuff like that. And it's just like, to me, the key always comes down to this, the final point. The reason why I said I'm going to hold off, when I found out, once they got through all the big words and the buzzwords and the marketing, what's up with the CPU? CPU is the same? Yep. No, because I remember as a person who bought the Xbox One X, and I was a Destiny guy, that's what made me cheat on the Xbox One for a little bit.
Social media is not a real place. Most people gonna cap and not own one. The
here we go.
People who will buy one most won't have the proper display. Push the tech. Skull hashtag THEW.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
The whole slate. Look, 30 below, I feel you. It's not a real place. Yeah, most people going to cap and not own one. That's what I'm saying. Like, people, listen, it's a small percentage. All the people that was talking about PlayStation 4 Pro, it ended up being only 10%. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? And again, only a hardcore going to have that display to do that. But back to what I was saying with the CPU, the reason why I remember cheating on the Xbox One X, because I thought for sure, I was like, Scorpio, Destiny 2 going to be 60. No, it was 4K 30 HDR. That was the option. And I was like, but why? Because it had the damn Jaguar CPUs that was still in it. Yeah. And this joint is the same. I kept telling people it's the same CPU because I'm seeing when they doing the Dragon's Dogma comparison and the frames ain't framing. on certain
That's
things.
the only game this year that I didn't play that I kind of want to play.
Oh, you need to play
Is
that. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. So hold on. We got my man Slow-Mo backslap in the realm. Let me get a mic check right quick. You know what I mean?
Yo.
Yes, sir. Slow-Mo. Yes, we can hear you, brother. We can hear you right on time, man. Perfect person for this topic. You know, we talk about the PlayStation 5 Pro, kind of mixed reviews.
I'm the perfect person for this topic.
Yeah, because you PC master race. So, you know, you get to get your bars off. You know, you get to see, you know, a lot of people. I was just going into my reasons for, you know, not wanting. I know some people, like, if you're a hardcore PlayStation fan, you want a little more extra fidelity. I get it. But for me, it was kind of like, I was like using the Destiny 2 example with Xbox One X, where I was gassed, and I was like, yeah, Xbox One X, bro. And then I found out the same CPU. Right, same Jaguars, and there wasn't no 60 going on for me. And I cheated and went right over to the master race. I was like, I think I'm gonna join you over there for a little bit until Xbox get the 60 together.
No limits.
Yeah.
No limits on
Right.
PC. I get you.
And that's what I found out about the PS5 Pro, and I was like, oh, it's the same CPU. And I'm like, So what do you think? Oh, shout out to Blue Power Chip Executionist Tag. Okay. That's what's up.
We need two more 10s, and he got
two more.
Don't pay attention to that goal. I got to figure out how that goal works.
All right.
But we need two more.
No doubt.
I've been keeping track myself.
That don't sound like no Soundgarden and no Nirvana, but I'm with you, bro. Okay.
That sounds like something. That sounds like some crazy stuff right there. Power Trip. Who names a band Power Trip?
Yo, the name of the song is Executionist Tax. You know it's violent. Y'all up to something. I'm scared of my chat.
It actually sound kind of dope.
It sounds dope. Executionist Tax.
I don't want to listen to it, but that title sounds pretty hard, man.
I'm out. You might get locked up listening to that. But shout out to Slow. So what you think about the reviews are out? What's your feelings, you know, on the PS5 Pro and the reception's being a little bit mixed right now?
Real quick, Slow-Mo. Real quick. Angie Wells, you don't. Okay, since we don't have so many people here, the chat, I'm on your ass. I'm sorry. You guys don't have a pro and you speaking on it. So you mean to tell me that this is probably the same people that be telling every Xbox game that comes out, you don't even own an Xbox, don't play none of the games, but you got something to say every damn week on their Xbox.
Can't talk on it.
Shut your ass up. Continue, Slow-Mo.
Very messy. Continue, Slow.
Yeah, hey, look.
What's your thoughts?
I'll start out with this. I get people wanting more,
yes.
right? And I, as a PC gamer, I do
Cardi
like
B,
small
WAP,
upgrades
that will
all
put
the time.
COG going metal
Like
directly.
if I like even right now, I kind of want to upgrade my CPU, my cooler for my CPU.
Cock turn red a little bit.
Hold on. I'm sorry. They got this text to speech super chat on right now for
you guys can't
so
hear
you guys
it.
can't hear it. We can hear it. So shout out to Yago Patrol. Funny. He said Cardi B WAP is not metal, bro. Stop. That is not metal. I know what you're doing. That's something you put. Funny. You using another metal, using some different metal with that.
That's funny, bro.
So I know what you're doing, but continue.
I ain't gonna lie, man. During that WAP trend, that was a great time for me.
I bet it was a great time for you with that playing in the background with certain people. I remember. I know. I bet it was.
That was an amazing thing.
Anyways, continue Slow, like you were saying.
Well, so Dirt and Slow-Mo can't hear it. Me and Cog can hear it.
Yeah.
Cog's vicious beat.
I didn't know which I was laughing about. I was like, it had to be something in the chat, but this is
all
crazy.
Right, so real quick, Slow. We've hit another 5. So Cog has to listen to Dio the Holy Driver. That's the song for the second one.
Okay.
And I will put all the recommendations from the super chats to make another one. So continue.
And David Hotwright said the name of my metal band is Cog's Vicious Beef. You are messy. So continue. All right, now we got to get back on focus.
That's kind of funny right there.
All right, so look,
good, Slow.
And real quick, I'm going to go ahead and turn off text to speech for a little bit.
Yeah,
because we do need to get past it a little bit.
All right, no doubt.
Yeah, so look, I get people wanting to upgrade. You know, you're always going to look at something or a game and say, man, I wish I had more frames, or I wish this was, visually, sharper, look better. Even on PC, every now and then you'll get a game and you're just like, man, if you have a high-end PC, that is, and you're just like, man, like, I wish I had more frames, or wish there was something for me to upgrade to be able to get this better. So I get that. And I think people are far more willing to spend more money when it's their primary platform. Like myself, I'm not buying the PS5 Pro I don't care what the price was. If the price was $400, like the PS4 Pro, I wouldn't have bought it. I never bought a PS4 Pro. I had a base PS4. It's not my primary platform, so I see no need to do an upgrade on something that I'm only there for their exclusive content, and I'm not playing third-party games on it. Like people would do that, like a lot of us when when I was, primarily on Xbox, I wouldn't have bought an Xbox One X because I want, that VCR Xbox was we gotta be admit, it's dumpster juice.
Little 10% connect, man. We, hold us back. You know what I mean?
Like they took the connect out, but you still had to pay that connect tax.
We didn't free up that. You wasn't satisfied without the 10% we freed up for you, bro.
10%, not, man.
What was the other joint there, bro? We had the ES RAM. Remember the secret sauce? Remember the dude? Remember the dude that used to come out with the posts and say how powerful the ES RAM?
Secret sauce. Oh, God,
what was that dude name? Y'all, he had a funny name. Everybody used to look at his posts on Reddit or whatever it was, and he was talking about, it's a beast, bro. You don't even know all the things they can do. I'm sorry, it's okay.
Secret sauce, DX12.
Yeah, it's DX12. ES RAM.
It's always going to be something. But that said, like the more the cost is, the higher the price becomes, the less willing people are to actually make that jump. And when you go up to $700, MSRP, and that's without a stand, which is like 30, I think.
Forgot about that part. 30. No stand, no disk drive.
That's without a disk drive. And there are on PlayStation, the percentages are far higher for people who play physical media than say on Xbox. Of course, not as high as Nintendo, but it's still high enough to where someone's going to be like, I have a base PS5, right? And I got a good number of games that are actual discs.
Yeah.
Why am I, now I got to actually spend another $80 if I can find it retail? Because if not, I'm on eBay buying it for $200.
Facts.
Like that's a lot to get someone to be cool with in order to buy this, and that's why I kind of feel like it's why it's still available. Like it's selling okay, but it ain't selling.
Stop being messy. Let the show go.
it ain't selling on the same level that the previous PS4 Pro did, and so it is what it is. And now I'm gonna be a bit messy for a bit because I'm looking at my timeline, right? And I love some of these guys. These guys are cool. Like Blaze is a cool dude, but Blaze out here got comparison pics. He's like, this is a huge difference. I need this man to label which picture is which one's the PS5 and which one's the PS5.
Oh, not the placebo effect. Not the placebo. Come on, slow.
Like, what is he looking at? Is it me? Is it my eyes? Or am I going blind?
You got to step your TV game. That's what. What's up with your OLED though? Maybe you ain't got your OLED, your VRR up. Maybe that's.
Shout out to the guys that seat belted their PS5 Pro and took a picture of it like it was their child. You know what I'm saying? They gotta make sure they had a booster seat for it and everything.
Don't shame me, slow. I used to do that. I was one of them dudes. I feel exposed.
You ain't got nobody in your car with you. Put that PS5 Pro on the floor where ain't nothing gonna happen to it. You drive and ain't gonna slide and break. You got his seat belted in and put a little hat on his head.
Oh,
like
slow.
A kid. Y'all treat your PS5 Pro better than y'all treat your own children. Make sure you're ashamed of yourself.
Are you implying that brothers ain't got their responsibilities right?
Their priorities all messed up.
So hold up, Slow-Mo. Everyone here. Am I tripping? Were people making fun of people tucking in Xboxes in the car when they were driving home?
Look, man, I may
like
or may
they
not.
put the seatbelt around. If I remember correctly, people was clowning Tim Dog when he did it.
Look, man.
But now the PlayStation 5 Pro, these same people got that PlayStation 5 Pro looking like a child in their car with that seatbelt around.
It was a different time in my life, and I was excited. I was excited. Look, I'm guilty of y'all. If y'all scour my talent, y'all gonna see some Xbox Ones in there and some PlayStation 4s in there.
Code on it.
Yeah, I had to lock it down. I had to lock it down.
It's just weird to me.
It was goofy behavior. So what? It was goofy. I was goofy, slow. Okay.
look, I get it. Y'all was excited. I get the excitement. It's just like the seatbelt's unnecessary.
It was too much.
It's too much, man. But look,
I admit I was doing too much.
And I'm not dogging people enjoying yourselves. It's your money. You spend it however you want. You know, I recently paid for $1,000 GPU. You know, some people would be like, yo, you know, just for a GPU, I'm not spending that much money, and I get that. You know, price and value is subjective.
True.
But it's just, don't be just all this capping and people like it's the equivalent of a 4070. No, it's not. You know,
That's
it's
what I
not
don't
equivalent
get.
of a 4070.
What about the
Like,
33 teraflops that we heard? We heard the streets were saying.
Yeah, man.
bad math,
Yeah, man. It's 33 teraflops, man. It's 33 teraflops, man.
We need two more
Y'all
yellow
wrong
and
for that.
above super chats per COG Sports song. Two
All right.
more yellow and above
Oh,
super
man.
chats per COG Sports song.
No doubt.
They're out here using that new math, you know, that new math they teach in school. Where they, you know,
Mm-hmm.
they ain't quite doing it right. Anyway, look, it's just, I think it'll be okay over a certain time period. And I think the reason why Sony even made it is because they kind of, now that they're putting their games on PC, and we're seeing some of that time period starting to shorten. Like Spider-Man 2 is like just a year, you know, maybe a year and a few months behind when it launched. As they get closer and closer to day and date on a lot of things, I think what they don't want to give up is that 30% of revenue on third-party games. And even though, like, you're gonna, that's something you can't change if, you know, you're putting your exclusive, your unique content on PC. If people want to go that route, they're going to go that route. But you might be able to convince some people to stay within your ecosystem if you provide them just a little bit more power with a PSSR upscaler that's better than FSR, like anything is, because FSR is trash. And what you do is that you kind of convince some people to say, you know what, I'll spend $700 on a PS5 Pro because that's still less than spending like $1,500 on a mid-range to, you know, low to high range PC. And I think that's what their game plan is, but it's kind of like a long-term plan that's not really going to really show right now.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's a okay console.
But I
I'm
feel
glad people enjoying it.
I feel what you said in reference to. I forgot about the fact that it doesn't include the stand and it doesn't include the disc drive. Yeah, that's kind of maybe I did the disc drive, but yeah, that's a kind of interesting choice. We got kids moving around right quick. Mike check,
What
sir.
up? What
Chilling. How you doing, sir?
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
You can hear me okay?
Yeah, you sound crispy, bro. You sound crispy.
Awesome.
So what's going on, man? PlayStation 5 Pro? Did you pick up one smooth?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So we got somebody that picked it up. All right. What's going on? How we feeling?
I will say this. If I purchased
Wait. Did you say the best bot has a PlayStation 5 Pro?
Yes, he does.
Am I the only one in the panel with one?
Yes. The King has it, but he just couldn't make it today.
If I would have used like 100% of my own cash to buy it, I think I would have returned it by now. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's bad. It's just because it's not obvious enough. The differences aren't obvious enough to me. Like, you know, remember when we first bought, like, I don't know, like I had the moment when I first bought the PS4 Pro, even though I wasn't a PlayStation fan at the time. I was like, all right, yeah, this is doing some work. And remember when we got the Xbox One X?
Yes.
And it was like, it was obvious.
It was obvious.
It was clearly obvious. It was like, all right. And we were happy. And then going into the PS5 and Series X, it was obvious. Like every game was running at higher frame rates and the image quality was just better. And even what it was doing to like backwards compatible games and whatnot. Going into the PS5 Pro from PS5 is just not obvious enough.
Right.
And that's where I start to say, I was like, yeah, not like, sure, like, because at $700 is hard to justify. Me, I have it only because it's like, if I'm going to have a PlayStation 5, I'm going to have the better version of it. But again, like if this was a situation where I literally like spent my cash on it, I probably would have been looking to shop it. Because it, like I prior to getting it, I was playing on the PlayStation 5 like OG, and I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I'm not saying that it's not doing anything. There's clearly some differences, but the differences aren't big enough.
Yeah.
To where it's like, oh my God, I'm missing out on something. Now, to like the game, I guess the biggest leap games I'm not playing. I'm not going to play Final Fantasy, and I guess that's like more so the biggest example. But the games that I did play,
Which ones
like
you played?
I played Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
Didn't see a difference. Ratchet and Clank. I'm not gonna say I didn't see a difference. It's like it's clearly like, okay, they improved like the ray tracing and the performance mode. Everything looks closer to that quality mode. So I was like, okay, fair enough. Horizon Zero Dawn.
I heard that looks
now,
crazy.
it looks great, but here's the thing. This is my first time playing it is on a PlayStation 5 Pro. I didn't play it on the PS5.
So you don't have that reference
I
point.
don't have
You don't see
a
the
reference
difference.
point to see how big of a leap is the remaster from PS5 to PS5 Pro. I'm going to assume that it had to at least be decent on the PlayStation 5, considering it's a PlayStation 5 native Horizon, remaster. I'm assuming it has all the same modes, like performance and the quality mode. I'm pretty sure it's 60 FPS on the base PlayStation 5. So the game looks good. It's Horizon Zero Dawn. The remaster is like reskinned and Forbidden West graphics, essentially. That's what it looks like to me. And it looks good. So like it is. I loved Horizon Zero Dawn. So I'm like, I like playing it. I was like, I feel like it's worth playing again. But I'm not giving that credit to the PS5 Pro. I think it's probably going to look just as good on the regular PlayStation 5. I played Dead Island 2. That's one of my favorite games from
That game
last
was fire, bro. Fire game.
And I have that game on all platforms, on Xbox, on PC, and now on PlayStation because it's on PS Plus. And it's enhanced for PS5 Pro, but I don't know what the difference is outside of maybe image quality is probably improved. It doesn't go above 60 FPS, but it stays locked at 60 FPS. But I don't recall having performance issues on any of the platforms I played on previously. And the other game, I'm trying to think, what else did I play?
What you play?
That I have downloaded. Oh my goodness.
What about the system itself? Like it looked crispy, right? Like you got the triple.
The system, it looks better than the standard PlayStation 5. But ever since they did the revision, the console has looked better. It's smaller. It's not as big. It's not as clunky. I have it standing up on my desk. The only thing is like it's a luxury. It's a premium product, but they don't really deliver it to you in a premium luxury way. Like this right here,
like the
because
crates, like the PlayStation. Because I remember when I got my
the
play, I ain't like
McDonald's crates,
the McDonald's. Yeah, it was kind
bro, that
of
was
the milk
terrible.
carton. Yeah, I hate it. Like I have to give Xbox the Series X. When you get a Series X, oh boy, like you are opening something really
I
great.
truly don't. I don't understand where they thought that was gonna fly. Like that is some of the worst packaging I've ever seen in my life.
I have
Yeah,
to.
it was. It was
the
pretty
packaging
bad.
is still horrible. So theoretically, right, you can't lay the PlayStation 5 on its side. So they give you these they give you these little plastic things, right?
Okay.
So that it can stand like horizontal. I'm not horizontal. Yeah, horizontal. And like it's like, damn, when you consider everything, like when I went into GameStop to pick it up, I was like, they was asking me, like, hey, if you're a pro member, you can buy the disc drive and the stand and everything. And I'm like, I really don't want to spend more than I got.
Hey, yo, smooth. You can stand
hold
it
on,
up without a stand, right? You can
Yeah,
just stand it up.
But you better have it on a solid platform. So right now
a
I have
stable
it
foundation.
on my right now I have a heavy duty desk and it's standing in between two monitors. So that if my desk shakes, I mean it's not gonna fall over. What I used to have my PlayStation 5 sitting on is more so like a metal rack. But it was good because I had to stand on it and it stood next to my Xbox. I can't stand it there until I get a stand because the minute I do that, it's just gonna wobble and fall off.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry, my bad.
Let me address the chat. First off, we hit another one. So I'm going to put another poll on there. Cog will be reacting to
What's the song?
Baby Metal, Give Me Chocolate.
Okay. That sounds wild. That sounds wild.
Yeah, he's going to listen to that. I am going to re-put this Power Trip Executioner thing in the next poll
Put
because
that
a
in
lot
next
of
one.
people really voted for that and give it guys another opportunity. I see some people in the chat asking about TTS. The reason I turned it off is because we got a good amount of people in here. What I'll do, if you guys want to be in the show like that, I'm gonna put the TTS to 20 and above.
So did they put they put two other songs too or no?
They put a bunch of songs. I'm gonna get to that in a second.
Okay.
But I will turn TTS back on, but it's gonna be 20 and above. So if you guys want to contribute to the conversation, it's gonna cost money.
Yeah, because y'all interrupted with y'all light rock songs that y'all got. But
TTS,
every time I die, emergency broadcast system, Justin Broadway, Lamb of God. Now you got something to die for. Okay, that's cool. That don't sound like Offspring self-esteem, but we can rock with that. We can get down with you. Anyway, continue. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so the only thing I would say is the only thing I haven't really considered until I made the video, like if you're on a PlayStation 5, I don't think it's worth it to get because you're not losing out on anything.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're still on the PlayStation 4 Pro, then go ahead and make the leap because you'll see that's where you're going to see the actual significant difference.
Mm-hmm.
The PlayStation 5 is a fine console. The Series X is a fine console. I feel like they're still strong enough for quality gaming.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they haven't been fully extracted. So when you throw this in here, I feel like I'm not getting much of a leap. So yeah, I ain't missing nothing. Y'all ain't missing nothing.
Like I said, I'm glad you said what you said because at the end of the day, I was skeptical. But look, for those who it gave the jumps for, especially the people who like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I heard is significant, and a couple others, is significant. And to what Slow-Mo said, the value is subjective. It's based on if you're a PlayStation guy, that's your primary platform. I can see how people say, hey, that's it for me. And other people are like, yo, I'm just going to wait and see because I'm not seeing the $700 worth just yet.
What kind of name is this?
What's the name?
Just keep going.
We good. I was going to wrap up on that, and then let's get the super chats and then move on to the next one.
LordCognito metal song.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me go ahead and read these super chats.
Get these super chats going.
There's a lot of them, so it's going to be a second.
I'll help out. Where we at? Just it's up to the sun.
Just even read the 10s because it's like.
So the last one, I got Angry Therapist was the last 10 from that.
Okay, let me just take it. Web Dave, Black Ronin. I don't know if we read this or not because it's a members chat. Shout out to Dirt in the Realm. PS5 Pro is a true mid generation refresh for Xbox, killing it. Got next year on lock. Listen to Black Hole Sun.
Okay.
I'll have to put that in the next until we get it.
Song.
Good
song.
There's metal.
Oh my God, we got some metal in here because I don't know the stuff you guys put in here.
Is it a level of smell like Teen Spirit? Is it on there? Hardcore? Is that what we doing? Slow? What we doing?
Look,
I know my metal. Like, Slow, don't do that to me. Slow, I know my metal,
son. That's like I think I was like in high school when that came out. And I was like, okay, yeah. Someone just said Soundgarden. I think that's Soundgarden, right? No. Like, look, I know some songs here and there.
Okay. I thought you was a connoisseur. I thought you was gonna put me on game. Okay.
Absolutely not. I ain't a fraud on that.
Okay, cool. Because I think I'm real with my joint, but the community's fronting on me, so they making these suggestions that I got to listen to this, what they consider hardcore metal, even though I already told them, what I'm saying, that, I was Offspring and Green Day's outside, but,
Super Trap for Mr. Too Opinionated. I don't buy new consoles to play old games. Ooh. David Hartright with the $10 super chat. Put your paycheck down, addict. Meat on the table. Mm-hmm. $5 super chat from Day Riz. We're going to find out who bought a Pro when someone starts wearing glasses that never wore glasses. Bunch of visits to the eye doctor. $10 super chat from Michael Mooney. Mm-hmm. Dio Holy Driver. I actually think that's one of the ones that won.
Yeah, I made it. Yep, I made it.
$10 super chat from RDJ. Happy to see perfect talk.
Perfect dirt on the podcast.
Don't start.
I don't know what's the significance. They being messy.
You know what it is, Cod.
Okay, it's inside joke.
$10 super chat from the Angry Therapist, Queen Flash. $5 super chat from Maverick. Addict, sell your PS. Okay, we talked about that. Mm-hmm. $10 super chat from Spartan Armin Amon Armith Row. I don't know what that song is. Mm-hmm. $10 super from Midnight Drew. Dead Man Walking, Blood Simple. $10 super chat from 30 Below. Social media is not a real place. Most people gonna cap and not owe one. The people who will buy one most won't have the proper display. I think we read that, but that's cool. Like I said, we're still gonna read these. $2 super chat from THX1138. PS fanboys on X not owning a PS5 Pro. Take a seat. Donald Taku with the $5. I'm gonna let y'all finish, but Kanye is the best metal artist of all time. He's up there with Owl City and Pitbull as metal goat.
Yeah. Jesus.
This is essentially what Cog's been spewing the whole show.
Jesus. Let's go. Talk that talk, Don.
$1 super chat from Blue Power Tip Executioner Tax.
That sounds very violent, son. I'm scared of you.
Yeah, and that's on the next one. $2 super chat from THX1138. PS Pro has the same CPU, 3.5 hertz as 16 gigabytes of RAM. Hashtag DMX.
Yeah, that's my issue. That same CPU.
Diago with the 10 super chat. Cardi B, Watt will put Cog going metal directly.
That we're not doing that.
David Hopwright, Cog's Vicious Beef is his metal band.
That was funny.
$10 super chat from Harmish. Nothing more heavy metal than 20th anniversary Halo.
Oh, that's metal right
Halo
there.
2 blows you away.
There you go. There we go. Done. I'm the king of metal now. That's
Barton
it.
with the $10 super chat. Code Chamber, Big Truck, or Loco.
Chill. I want big truck.
$5 super chat from Hamish. Just talking about music and gaming. Alan Wake 2 goes hard with original sounds and soundtrack. All their original songs are sweet.
Okay, all right.
$10 super chat from Blue. Every time I die, emergency broadcast system. That's
cool.
part of the new toll.
Okay, that sounds cool. Ain't messing with the Sandman.
Super
Though.
chat,
Into the Sandman.
Justin Broad.
Into the Sandman. Dun, 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 dun. You don't know
Lamb
about
of
that.
God, you got something to die for.
Okay.
$5 super chat. Hey, Smooth, would you sell a PlayStation 5 full price, 500? Why or why not? Would you sell one to your wife? Why or not? Chat at the Dreamcast guy. Smooth's not here, but we already talked about that. We don't need to go back into that. $5 super chat. Midnight Drew, Cog, you my boy. But if you don't quit with your meta slander, I'm getting the golf club. Oh, he
Bro.
got the joke. He got the joke.
Listen, man. Just because y'all not up on game with DJ Daru's Sandstorm
I
as the
just
number one metal
visualized-
song,
I
that's
just
your problem.
visualize all the metal people holding you to the wall, and that dude just taking the golf club like Abby did in your face.
I'm like that. What is it? That GIF where the guy be like, "I say something, prove me wrong," and all the swords is around. You know?
Yeah.
Now I'm that GIF right
$2
there.
super chat from THX. Sony getting PS fan, but baby oil.
Whoa.
Freaky W PS5 Pro.
No Diddy. No Diddy.
I don't know if you guys keep up with like the Kai Cenat thing, but one thing he did that was hilarious. He had that dude that does the NPC Miles Morales.
Oh yeah,
on it.
yeah. I saw that.
And he said, if you get 50 subs, which is a lot of money on Twitch, it's like $200 or something like that. He's like, we're gonna diddy him up. And a big thing, a baby oil.
Yeah.
And then like 30 minutes later, someone does it, and Kai's like half asleep on his bed because he does this when he's asleep. And he said, "Thank you for doing the 50 super chat." And he like cracks up and he's like, "You about to get diddied up?" And Kai like jumps out of the bed and runs away.
That's wild. That is wild.
$2 super chat from Yabi Farba. Perfect dirt is wild. What's up, fellas?
I can't believe this.
They messy.
$5 super chat from Para Green. That's how you're being pronounced today. Machine Head, Davatine, or Kill Switch Engage. My last serene.
That's cool, but that ain't 3 Doors Down. That ain't Kryptonite. That ain't the Superman joint. So that's cool that you think that. I got the hardcore metal, so I got you. Don't worry about that.
Next thing you know, this man's gonna say Nickelback is metal.
Superman. Remember that
The
joint?
Angry Therapist with $10 shooter. Rob Zombie Dracula.
Rocking Creed and
Bro, that Creed joint, son. What y'all know about that heavy metal? I do this. We caught up?
Yes, we caught up.
All right, no doubt. Let's get to. Oh no, one more.
We got $5 super chat from Nick Bentley. Rhyme gunshot to the head.
Chill. Bro, that sounds like I'm going to jail. I'm getting locked up. Listen to that. Gunshot to the head of trepidation. What y'all got me doing?
That sounds kind of. That sounds dark right there, man.
That's very dark.
41. Someone said Sum 41. We all to blame. He hit so hard.
That don't sound like Smell Like Teen Spirit with gunshot to the head.
3 Doors Down's hardcore is too funny.
3 Doors Down, is that real? Y'all don't know about that. All right, so we're going to get into it. Next topic, my man, looks like who's up? Oh, yeah, this is me. Take Two CEO out on the streets. Shout out to Strauss Zelnick, I believe is the gentleman's name. Yeah, this is making the rounds, I guess, at this latest earnings call, and Series S came up in a very interesting way. And he said, shout out to him, he said that he's not worried about any potential performance issues related to Grand Theft Auto 6 and the Xbox Series S. And this was, to me, one of the statements. I'll set this off. He said, secondly, I believe in the audience. The audience is going to show up if you have great properties, and so we just have to make sure to be on an array of platforms. So I thought this was interesting. You know, obviously someone asked him about that, and he wanted to kind of jump in that. He also kind of talked about his teams and the confidence levels of his team and stuff. So I'll jump on. This is my topic. I thought it was interesting because, you know, obviously the Series S always gets a lot of smoke, right? It's always that damn Series S the problem, and this, that, and the third. And look, I've always asked around, like, because I have no problem if the issue is the issue, you know, we need to find out. When I speak to developers, like, yo, what's going on? What happened there? When I speak to people behind the scenes, like, what's going on? And the message I get consistently is, Cog, it could do it. It's all about developer talent, time, and resources. If they have the time, they have the resource, they have the talent, it can be done. So don't get caught up with the, you know, the rhetoric, so to speak. Because I'm like, yo, do some of that. In defense of the other side that we was saying the Series S, I would point these examples out, and they were like, no, you know, same kind of thing. So I'm like, all right, cool. So now that we get to this, and the reason why I thought it was funny, because when he said the specific thing about, you know, what was the key statement? I believe in the audience. If the audience is going to show up if you have great properties, and we want to make sure we don't miss an array of platform, that to me is the key statement, because that tells me, I think a Nintendo Switch. Remember how, like, we was like, how in the hell are they porting Witcher? How in the hell the sorcery that they doing? So what it shows me is if the user base is there, those developers
make it happen.
They gonna find a way, right? So
it
that's what I thought about. And I look at GTA 6, and we know.
And I think a lot of that goes by the size of the studio too.
Absolutely.
You know? If they got the money, if they got the talent, and if they don't, and they have, see, if they have the money and talent, they're gonna do it themselves. But if they only got the money because the talent's doing something else, they're gonna make someone else do it.
Right. And let me defend Little Man just for a little bit, back to back. I gotta defend him because the day that came out recently, I don't know if you saw it, Dirt and Kid. But some data point came out with the splits of how many, I think it was like 51% of Xbox Series owners, or 49% of Xbox Series owners are Series S owners. The split is almost half. I believe, I forgot what region. I wish I had the data point up, but it came out. Yeah. And I was very surprised.
I think it came from Matt Piscatella.
Yes, thank you.
That's exactly who it was.
Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. I was blown away by that because I was told nobody want that machine. I was told, you know what I'm saying, that it's holding stuff back. So to me, it shows that there is still a large group of people who that is an entry point for the ecosystem. Regardless of how we feel about it, yes, we understand the RAM situation. I'm not saying that does not exist. But what I'm saying is that a lot of people, especially like when next-gen only games like a college football that sold all those units. Remember how much we saw the Series that's all of a sudden flying up the shelves and stuff like that? Because people wanted that entry point. It wasn't stuck to past gen, and there we have that. So this is what I think. You know, in this situation, GTA 6 is the biggest IP. It needs to be everywhere. And to me, I take this, you tell me what you guys think, I take it as straw saying, look, we ain't missing none of these platforms, none of these data points. Y'all gonna get in there and y'all gonna figure this out of whatever we need to do, because we figure that game is very CPU intensive. That's what I'm assuming. And that's pretty much what I got. I just thought it was an interesting statement. You know what I mean? So open it up to you, Dirk. I see you vibing. So what's your thought, man? Series S, he's not worried.
We need one more yellow and above super chat to make Cog listen to another song.
All right, make sure it's on the level of Green Day though. But continue.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. I think the Series S, I think it's clear as day. Like you said, you've talked to several people, and they all said it's possible. You just need talent, time, and the resources. Rockstar got all that.
Facts.
You know they got the time. Hell, you know. So I think, and like plus, like Rockstar in the past, you've seen them use those, you know, like the consoles. Like with the Xbox One X, that was the only one that was native 4K 30 FPS. And at that time, not a lot of games was running native 4K, especially an open world game. I know it was still 30 FPS, but you know, we talking about last generation.
Right.
I know a lot of people that said, excuse me, man, this is the best version. Let me go ahead and pick it up. Let me pick up an Xbox One X because it's the best version. So Rockstar always was able to get the most out of the hardware. Obviously, it's not going on PC at launch.
Right, good point.
So they're going to, like you said, they're going to make sure all the consoles, the PS5, PS5 Pro, Xbox Series X and S, they're going to make sure they're optimized to the best of that console's ability. They've been known to do that. So this is no different. Like you said, with college football, we saw a lot of Xbox Series S's move.
Ooh, did we?
That console sold, the PS5 sold, Xbox Series X is sold. So since this is literally the biggest game, and it's only on console at launch, it's going to move units. It's going to sell all consoles. It's going to sell PS5s, Xbox Series. But the Xbox Series S is the price point is the lowest price point you can play Grand Theft Auto 6. And let's be real, there are casuals that still playing GTA 5 or Fortnite on their PS4s.
What? Wait, are you implying that not everyone is rich to have $700 consoles and they need a entry point? Yeah. Are you implying that the masses might do that?
Yeah, I'm saying definitely. There's a lot of people that's going to do that. I mean, like I said, there's people on the PS4. Like, what was that? Earlier this year, we heard 48% of PlayStation users are still on the PlayStation 4 because I feel the Xbox One and the PS4 graphics are still good enough for most people. So a lot of those people, they haven't made the transition.
Right.
But until something makes them make the transition, even a game like COD, they're still
on the
on the last. But college football, that was just a small indication of what can happen when you have a GTA. So GTA 6 is going to be that game. It's going to make those people that was on PS4 and the Xbox One say, okay, it's time.
Yeah, no, good point.
Because I want to play GTA 6.
And to add on to what you said, Matt Piscatella had said the reason why hardware seems to be down overall is because a lot of people still, it's such a weird generation with the cross generation, right? Where there's so many popular titles that still are the old ones. But if we look at the indicators like a college football, like a GTA, you know what I mean? And then also switch to not being out to force people to buy new hardware, right? I think that's a key point. Yeah, no, great
That's
point.
The game that's going to do it, Todd.
Yeah, I think so.
And the Xbox Series S is the lowest level. I mean, like the lowest entry point to get into next generation. The current generation at this point is 4 years.
4 years. So. Yeah, facts. Let me get slow, man, on this. Obviously, Strauss is outside. No PC version just yet. Slow. So I mean, what are we doing with GTA 6? How are you approaching this?
It's how they always do things. And I remember an interview with a former Rockstar developer that kind of like broke down their process. They say they focus on the consoles first. They kind of always kind of have a PC build that's already cooking, but it's kind of used for testing and things. And then once the console is solid, or on the console versions are solid, then they focus on the PC version. So it'll come out a year later. It's no big deal for me. But I do kind of echo a lot of what Dut said about
that. Shout out to that.
because if you think about it, like GTA it's a system seller. It's an industry mover kind of game. And you look at like monthly active users on every platform, even though it might not be in the top 10, sometimes it will creep in there. It's in the top 20. A game that came out on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 is still in the top 20 most played games on a consistent basis, regardless of platform. So there are a lot of people out there who are still playing that game on a fat Xbox One or old PS4, that sounds like a jet engine. And they like, you know what? If you were the kind of person that like the level of quality that you're fine with that, then you're going to be fine with an Xbox Series S. And I think Strauss knows that. Like I like Strauss though. Like even though he's a typical like evil villain in a TV show kind of like CEO. I like him because he's honest and he just kind of just keeps it a buck. Like he's like, yeah, we ain't never putting our games day one in Game Pass.
Yes, remember when he said that? Yeah,
it's like we sell like crazy. Like I could do I could make this game $200 and y'all still buy it. So why would I put it in the game? Like he's honest to a fault, and you just can't really be upset at him when he says, the honest truth. And when he says that we don't care that, the Series S is not as powerful as the other platforms. It just takes more time. He knows that. And he knows it's worth it because we are a system seller, industry mover. So we're not Assassin's Creed, no shot at Assassin's Creed, where you kind of got to worry about the fact that, like, you know, how many people are on this platform or other developers. People will buy a console to play our game. And so when you know that, and then you see what college football did, you know people are going to be looking for hardware to buy this game. You're going to go ahead and say, yeah, we're going to make sure it's going to run good on the Series S. Now, on the technical side of things, the CPU in the Series S is roughly the same as it is in the Series X. So that's not really the problem. It's more of a RAM memory issue that a lot of developers have with it, and they'll get it figured out.
No, fair enough.
It just takes time. And Rockstar is extremely talented developer. They are technical marvels out here in the industry. They'll get it figured out. It'll run just fine. I mean, it ain't gonna look as nice.
Right. It might be a little rough,
might be a little blurry.
Little blurry. Res might be a little down.
I think it'll be like 1080p 30. You think?
Oh.
Y'all don't think it'll be? I think it'll hit 1080p 30. I'm just worried. Okay, I'll let Slow answer.
With FSR helping out, maybe.
I just know it's one of the most.
Starting resolution 480p, 1080p. You know, I don't know. It'll be.
Sleeping on the velocity architecture.
It will work. You won't, you know, you'll be able to boot it up and run around.
You'll be able to boot it up. That don't sound promising, bro. You're not giving me confidence, bro. You'll be able to boot it up.
Look, man, I'm a PC guy. I wouldn't play that with my hands. But I know there are people who will, and there are people who are just like, you know what, the cheapest. Like we saw the spike in Series S sales when college football came out. That game hadn't been out in like a decade, right? It had been like around that time. So everyone had been waiting. You know, everyone that's into EA Sports, waiting for that to come back.
What happened?
Hold on.
What we do now? They still with it?
I have been asked to show Dirt this live on the show.
What happened now? What they doing?
These people done cut.
Oh, they done did something on Twitter already? They got him? Let me see. They got my man. They ain't got my man. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Not know what my man like that.
I ain't nobody, but I know who did it.
Hold on. I'm gonna be real. That is some fantastic. That's AI done. That's gotta be AI done.
I know who did that.
AI done.
Oh,
very good editing.
They got my man out of pocket with the now I get the reference. Now I get the reference.
TOS. I know who did that.
Damn, they got my boy. All right. Y'all messy, chat. But continue. I was going to ask Slow Mo. Quick side note before we get into Kid. What do you think the PS5 Pro? You think it's going to hit that 60 on this GTA?
Whatever modes they have for the Xbox Series X will be the same modes they'll have for the PS5 Pro.
What about PSSR though in the 30? I mean the 16. You don't think?
You know, the PSSR isn't going to help your CPU.
But it's not the same level of 4090. I thought it was doing that. I thought it was.
Yeah, man. It's like a 4090.
Stop. Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Love and peace in the row. I know what you're doing.
Hey, watch out, man. You know, years ago, people said the cloud was what was equivalent to two Titans.
Oh yeah. The cloud. Remember the cloud was going to offload.
It was funny, man. We the Xbox community got so much heat, and the person that said that went to the PlayStation community, and the Xbox community still got the heat for it.
Facts, bro.
So slow.
The craziest thing that's been said to the Xbox community, they're no longer Xbox people.
I was told with the computational power of PS5 Pro and all the bells and whistles, the PSSR, that we should guarantee the 60 now. Right? That's what this should be. So you don't have confidence in this. That's what you're saying. What?
Come on now.
You the PC guy. I need to know from a technical standpoint because I know these buzzwords, man. They really mean a lot. They can help get over the hump, right? You don't think it can get over the hump?
Yeah. Look, man. It's gonna be 30. I think Rockstar likes to kind of push the envelope when it comes to game design. So that's one thing. And typically when it comes to game design, if you're doing something that's innovative, that's really going to stress the CPU side of things.
Yeah.
it's still a Zen 2 CPU at the end of the day. They may have be able to overclock it like 10%, I think, with the PS5 Pro, but you're still dealing with an APU, which is a CPU and GPU combined. So the reason why when people were jumping out of the window last summer saying, oh, the PS5 Pro's got a 45% faster than the PS5, like they kind of missed the two words that was before that percentage, the up to. Because up to means it's not consistently 45% faster.
Oh, okay, like up to 8K, like up to. Okay.
Yeah, you know, like up to all kinds of numbers they don't never hit. You know, it's just.
Oh my God!
I think on average, I think it may have been Digital Foundry that said it was like somewhere around like in the 30s.
Let me interrupt you real quick. Okay, we got to make it fair because we just did dirt.
Uh-oh.
Here's Cog.
What they do to me.
Oh no.
Hey yo. Yo, they loose with this AI, bro. They loose. Why I got the dirty goatee though like that? What's going on, bro? Why y'all doing me like that, bro? Get my man to shape up. Oh, y'all got me out of pocket. It was bad enough with the man Adams. Now y'all doing me dirty. So that's crazy. That got me like.
No, I gotta admit that you know the hair kind of working.
Hey yo, I'm about to block this man on my own podcast, man. He wilding, right? And it's not beefy enough, so we gonna move on. But anyway, so basically what you said is I gotta relax on even though the marketing buzz and the technological terms, I gotta relax. Right? Or keep my
I mean, like a lot of games, whether they are CPU bound, like the assets in or GPU bound, it kind of depends on the game engine and how they develop the game. And we don't know that, but we do know is that Rockstar, when they dropped like Red Dead 2, wasn't nothing looking like that when it came out. Yeah, it looks fantastic. Still looks good now, especially if you look at you play it on PC. It's 99% looking better than the majority of games that are out. What we saw from that trailer, like I don't think that was quite gameplay. But you're not going to show stuff like that if you're not going to actually attempt to reach that same level of visual fidelity. If that's what you're doing, that's running on 30. That's you are targeting. I'm not even going to say you're going to be just staying at a locked 30 FPS. You're targeting 30 FPS on these consoles where the CPU was outdated back in 2020. It wasn't even top of the line then.
That part. Yep. Talk to him.
So, and that's for not just the PS5, but the Xbox Series X as well. So it's just like, it makes sense that it would just be 30 frames per second. And if you fine with that, cool. But like, if you bought a PS5 Pro simply because you thought this would be the one like system on console that will play this at 60 FPS, you're gonna you probably
learn
should
today.
listen to you know some guys out there that be talking that talk about tech and they don't really know what they talking about. You know, you probably should listen to them.
I should go to Twitter for my news. I should go for Twitter for my news. Okay.
Probably not.
I co-sign that. Go to Twitter.
Okay, nice. Twitter told me, but anyway,
that's the best way to be a PlayStation content creator. So.
Listen, it is what it is. But let me get Kid in the building, man. Shout out to Kismo. Series S, man. Take-Two chairman Strauss Selnick, man. He is not worried. He said he's not worried about any potential performance issues on Series S and supporting the platforms where the people are there. And he said, his team he feel good about it. So where are you at with this news on the Series S and GTA 6?
People need to stop asking that question as if they're going to like
what happened?
The Series S version.
What is Addict derailing the show for?
More pictures being sent.
More pictures being sent. That's what it is.
No!
What?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my!
What is going on now? What they do now? You share it. What they do? Let's see. Yo, whoever did that, what's the word to my mother? I'm blocking you, son. Yo, that's out of pocket. That right there. That's baby oil energy. That's Diddy party energy. I gotta stop getting these thoughts out your mind and with me in these situations.
He said Diddy party.
This right here is a no-go. Get this off the screen, because I'm starting to block people. I'm gonna seize them. The realm is out of pocket. If I catch y'all with these thoughts, I'm blocking you. Do not be putting me in these baby oils. Yeah, we know who doing this. Y'all need to stop. Relax yourself. On the Lord's
Decima
Day. Y'all
engine
did that on the
is
Lord's
popping,
Day. Y'all did that on the
man.
Lord's
That
Day.
Decima engine is popping, man.
Shut up, Slow. Don't be talk about the engine now. Anyway, Attic, I'm gonna stop your sharing privileges in a minute.
Yeah. They should do what? They should do DeathStranding one with you all those packages on your back.
Wildin'. Anyway, like we was. Oh, shout out to the legendary. Is that my man Richard Fogey in the building? That's a legendary developer in the building. Good to see you, brother. Oh, you better have not did that pick. That would have not been you. But anyway, kid, back to what you were saying. Series S, Strauss, where you at with the whole situation? Sorry.
No, I don't know why people keep asking developers and publishers about like the Series S as if someone's going to skip out on it. They're going to release a game for it. Like, so GTA, I think he's not saying anything new. There was not going to be a scenario where the GTA doesn't launch on Xbox Series X and S. He definitely confirmed that there ain't going to be no exclusivity regarding the game. But nah, I mean, there's I just don't understand why the question was like asked in this day and age.
Oh, you thought it was a trap? You thought it was
yeah,
oh, you thought somebody was trying to get okay, I see what you did.
They always look for it, that quarterly, the Series S is a crap console outbreak because imagine if they would have got the Take-Two one. Like, but no, the GTA, like I said, it's going to like Slomo said, this is going to be a 30 FPS experience on every platform, and if not, it's going to be unlocked, which is probably never going to touch 60 FPS.
Look at Solo giving them ideas in the chat.
I know. I'm about to stop him in a minute.
But
know what he's doing. Slow know what he's doing. Instigating. Continue.
But no, people forget like the dude from I hate saying his name. Shaun.
Strauss. Who you talking about? Strauss Zelnick?
Strauss, the dude from Take-Two.
Yeah, Strauss Zelnick. Yeah, you good.
He and like Phil Spencer are actually mad cool. So it's like and despite what their thoughts on like Game Pass, they actually supported it. Game Pass would actually so far almost all the games they release, of course, not day one or anything like that.
Yeah,
but no, they're like
go in there.
Yeah, that's true. Take-Two.
Xbox is a safe place for GTA. Xbox is safe. No, they will get the game.
All right, fair enough. Real quick before we move on, I just want to ask, what y'all think? Real quick fire. Marketing rights. Who gets it? Anybody, or they like, nah? You know what? We could do our own. What do y'all think's gonna happen with the marketing rights?
If anybody gets it, it'll probably be Sony, I think.
I think PlayStation already has it. Like because the thing is like Take-Two and PlayStation normally have this type of relationship. Like anything GTA related has always been on PlayStation Showcase for a while now. So I get it. And yes, if he does a couple with me in it, I will share it because people are saying it's only fair that I get some of the treatment. But and also we need two more to after we do these last 2 10s. I'm editing. I'm ending the COG React and stuff. Okay. But I am entertaining doing a bonus one if we get 350 likes.
Okay, fair enough.
So 350 likes, and we will give you a bonus song that COG got to react to.
I think nobody has the marketing rights. Now, let me ask you this: do you guys, when GTA 5 first came out in 2013, does anybody remember who had the marketing rights, or was it a situation?
That's a good question. I do not remember.
Because it seems like at this level, I think GTA just doesn't need.
Yeah,
they don't need a PlayStation or an Xbox logo to show up at the end of their trailer. Now, I could be wrong, but I just don't think they need any marketing rights. Just put up the trailer.
The thing is though, is that they don't. That's free money. Like people are going.
Yeah, true.
Like teaming up with a brand probably pays for half of your marketing rights. Like,
yeah,
no doubt.
I mean,
I'm about to look up what the views on the trailer from before, because I thought it was like ridiculous. It was it's at 218 million views.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yo, someone done snatched that picture and made it their profile picture on
Twitter.
No. Let me
inside. Hey, yo, he made that picture his. I'm done with y'all. Anyway, continue. So you got that. So you say, Dirt, you was like, yo,
I
they
think
big enough.
nobody's gonna have it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I could
Kid.
be wrong. Obviously, this is just a guess.
What's your guess, Kid? What's your guess? You think GTA 6 is just too big for the game, and they don't really need to align with somebody on the marketing? Kid is frozen in time, so we're gonna go back.
No.
Okay.
That question was for me.
Yeah, real quick. Yeah, I was.
Oh
Gonna
yeah.
say.
I'm with. I don't think anyone gets the marketing rights. Because I don't think
You
PlayStation
guys
can-
are delusional if you
No.
think no one's going to get those marketing
That
rights.
bag is crazy, Addict.
It's free money. It's free money to just
Yeah,
allow
there's
someone to
zero
market
reason
it.
why.
You
There's
don't
zero
even
reason why
need
Take
it.
Two. There's zero reason why Take Two don't look at one of the
Yo,
platforms and
PlayStation
be like,
just sold the DeathStranding IP. I don't think they can afford it.
Yo, oh, it's too soon, kid. That's too
yo,
soon.
hold up. I'm gonna be real. If those deals haven't been done yet, Smooth might be on to something. I'm gonna be let's keep it a buck here. If they can't afford it because of the stuff they're going through right now, then maybe Xbox gets it from default. Like,
Kid out here pocket watch. So you try to say
Or
this? Finances.
maybe they let the Death Stranding IP lapse because they are paying for it.
No, that's another.
I like that. Sir. I like that. I like that. Slow. I like that. So slow. Real quick for you. What was yes, no? Who got it? The marketing.
I think if anyone has it, it's Sony.
Gotcha.
Like I said before, it's free money. You know, like it's free money to get someone to pony up that kind of money for it.
So someone has shared another picture. I can't do another picture unless you do like one of me because it's gonna.
Yeah, exactly. This is abuse.
This gonna look mad racial, man. Why the black people getting all the cuts?
That's right. Hook them up. So we got that. All right, cool. And then Attic, your bars real quick. Or you good on the Series S? Straw Sonic, no problem. Series S or GTA 6.
I don't care. I ain't playing it on the Series S. So that's cool that you guys that you guys that's on that hardware get access to it. I won't be on that sucker.
You won't be on
but that's cool. You
that
guys
sounds
get
very
access
bougie,
to
sir.
it.
That sounds very bougie, sir.
No, that sounds. I'm a survivor from the Xbox One era.
Oh, that
okay?
sound like an Xbox One S.
Yes,
Kiss Smooth, you gotta tell the stories. I heard about I heard about the crossplay with the Xbox One X and the One S.
Smooth's ever been on this podcast at the same time to talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
How bad it was.
Let's talk
how
about
bad
it.
it was between the Xbox One S and the X.
What was happening?
Like there was whole ass things not on in my screen, but his screen.
I was taking cover behind like a block of ice, and this dude Addict was like, how are you taking cover? Because that ice wasn't on his version of the game. And then it was a situation where we could never connect because he would load
into the game faster.
So by the time he gets in, he would die.
So
I
like
remember that.
I've seen a loading screen, but it already loaded. It already started the game on smooth screen. So he's got to keep me alive while I'm loading in.
Wow,
yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
I remember doing that, playing PUBG with some of the homies that I had the One X, and they still had the original Xbox One, like the fat. Bro, I was just like, well, y'all hurry up, man. They like, bro, we trying.
Yeah, I'm an Xbox One S survivor.
Yeah,
I remember on PUBG loading in, and the system hadn't loaded in buildings yet on PUBG. So you could actually see players. You was like kind of cheating. You would just see players just running around picking stuff up. You know exactly where they are. I mean, you couldn't know how to get to them because you didn't see where doors were and walls, but you knew what they were doing. It was crazy.
Crazy
That's
stuff.
crazy. Wow, wild time. There you have it. There you have it. So we'll see what's going on.
So but the good thing is, like, you know, it's good that it's going to run good on it. And I don't know when it comes to like performance, how good it's going to run on it. Sometimes these companies say, "Oh, it runs." It runs the title screen. So, you know, we got to see exactly the performance of it. Yeah. But here's the thing: I'm playing that sucker on the Xbox One Series X. I ain't even looking. Like, I'm not even joking. Like when it came to the Xbox Series S and X, I told Smooth, after the stuff I dealt with Gears 5, I will no longer go through that ever again. It was that bad. It was that bad. Like, and I will say that's the only time I generally had issues with that, because it wasn't a little bit. It was like a minute of Smooth protecting my helpless body. Why sit there loading into it?
Loading into the joint. Damn, tough times. But that's what we got. GTA 6, those are the news. Let's move on. Let's get this super chats. Then we got something special for y'all if y'all hang out. But
yeah, let me get these super chats.
Yeah.
We got $5 super chat from Nick Bentley. Trivia, gunshot to the head. $5 super chat from Blue. The Devil Wears Prada. Wipeapocalypse.
That don't sound hardcore. That don't sound hardcore.
$2 super chat for Let Me Play with LordCognito's joystick. Thank you for the new BP material. True art.
Bro, no, you didn't name yourself. Let Me Play with LordCognito. That's crazy.
$5 super chat from Harris. I would love someone to give me money to advertise my game. GTA is getting that bag. Hopefully that bag is from Xbox. I agree. I agree.
Salute. So we all caught up with that?
Yeah.
All right, Realm. We got something special for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We know that
13
minutes of bars. King could not make the show, but he requested others to be here. But he has some bars for y'all, man.
Yeah, so let me put it to you this way. We were saying, make it a couple minutes long. And he's like, well, I'll make a couple. I'm like, okay, don't. He's like, okay. And then he tried to say, but guys, I just made one video, not multiple. But you made one video that was longer than the multiple I expected together.
Exactly.
But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy.
Without further ado, the King.
Peace and blessings, Iron Lord fam. Yo, I'm sorry I'm not there today. I apologize. But, when you have a father who's a veteran, you got to make sure that you love him. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you have any military people in your life, you make sure that you support them and just give them love, because being away from your family is a hard thing to do. Now, we're going to talk about a little something, because dudes like to question my 98% right all the time. Now, I'm pretty sure that Cog set up the segment, and I do appreciate him for setting it up, because Cog is very important. When you have a leadoff hitter, he has to make sure that everybody is in position to win. And listen, I can't focus on being 98% right all the time without Cog setting up the play. Now, I told y'all about the ABK thing, right? But let's get into it. Hold on. Astrobot numbers came out. A matter of fact, Sony's financials came out. And Astrobot's beautiful numbers came out. Now, I've been asking for it.
Oh, I've been waiting for this. Oh, boy, I've been waiting for this. What's up?
And they finally said, King, this for you. And it's much appreciated, because I've been asking for it. Pause. I told them dudes they need to come clean. And Sony said, King, we heard you, and you was right. But there's a lot of doubters. Sometimes it be your own brothers.
You're still a traitor!
Let's take a look back in history. Very recent history. But let's take a look back in history.
Right.
But it just felt like they played it really safe. That's like,
it felt like every board was a demo.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, he's
Thank
not
you, right?
wrong
Yeah.
in that mentality, because you got the opening, ways that you use these mechanics, and it never really evolved from that.
And it doesn't show up until maybe it might show up on another board. It's like the mixtapes, right?
So, but I do think I'm glad the game sold well, because I think the game is good and deserves the sales. I do think, I think it's
What
got
are
legs on
these
it too.
sales? What is these sales though?
I think
everybody
Astrobot-
keeps saying sales. What is the number? I don't care if the number's small or large. Pause.
What's Game Pass sales?
41 million.
Who said that?
41 million. Me.
Who said that?
And I'm the one that
Oh,
told
you
you
said
that hold the line, right?
So
and I'm the one that told you it was going to be inside Game Pass, right? So why would you doubt me?
So if I said Astrobot sold 5 million,
I would believe you.
You okay? It's
I believe you. It's sold 5. Then it's sold 5. Then that means then it should be number 1 because football club didn't sell 5 million.
How do you know?
How I know? Because they got a number.
How do you know?
Because the number's up.
They could have got it wrong.
They
You're supposed to
coulda got it
believe
wrong.
me over the actual people.
No, I believe in people that put up numbers.
Nah, it's sold 5. It's sold 5.
All right. So when it's listen, it's sold 5. So this is all right. This is how your joint don't make any sense. If it's sold 5, it couldn't be number 2.
Yeah,
if it's sold 5, it will be number 1. Right? But we know it didn't sell more than the football club. So all you got to do is get football club number, right? Now we know it sold more than number 3.
Right.
You get number 3 number, and number 2 is in the middle. And that sounds like 1.3. So when I tell you, y'all are not logical. Y'all wanted it to be a runaway success. Y'all was screaming, it's going to sell 10, it's going to sell 5. Your man is huffing and puffing because he ain't used to really working. He's a devil dude. Like, he's
the devil dude.
You ever get the construction dudes that really do construction and you got the dude that hold the flag outside?
Oh, come on.
So he's the onboarding dude. He the one to tell you how to get to traffic.
Not that. He the dude in the street pointing where the real dudes is working. Oh, don't do that, kid.
So now you're telling Astrobot to mix cement. And he like, I just tell people how to get on and off.
Oh, come on. He not really a worker like that.
Yeah.
He don't really make the money like that.
Now, it's unrefutable evidence that shows that I was doubted. And that I am 98% right all the time, and I should never be doubted. How the hell did the king get it down to the number? And let me tell you something, there's fraudery within those numbers. Because if you read it correctly, it said shipped.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So I would like to thank everyone that was involved with this negotiation.
So they didn't even give you the proper tally of what's been sold. See, Sony's been doing this for years. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. You probably not even number 2 Astrobot, to be honest with you. And I told you it was something stink.
I smell something stinky. It's stinky. Stinky.
About those numbers. They held back in fear of what the outcome was. Notice on those financials, Concord wasn't there.
I'm sorry. No. Why? Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
That within itself is ridiculous. The fact of the matter is, you know, like I know, if Concord's on that paperwork, stuff don't look too good. Not even talking about 108%, and then the other one was like 108% up. That means you were operating below the margin. I told you they was in the red. Now, we ain't going to do that here. This is not Xbox Frontline News. This is the Mr. 98% right all the time. And I told you, if you don't believe in stuff, you got to believe in me. Because I am the way, I'm the light. You see, I told you before, do not lead with your failures. Lead with your accomplishments. It's getting to the point right now where my accomplishments is so much and so many that I don't know where to begin and where to end. But what I will tell you is this. When Sony doesn't report anything, there's a problem. Now, they recently tried to come out and get ahead of this whole PlayStation Pro fiasco. And they told you that it's selling slightly above the PlayStation 4 Pro. And we all know that was an unmitigated failure when it comes to penetration in the marketplace. Pause. But hey, I got mine. Right? And I'm going to hook it up and stream it so you guys can see it on my Twitch channel. That's King David ILP at Twitch. Shameless plug. If you really want to have somebody's real opinion about it, check me out. Where I stream Astrobot because I'm an Astrobot fan. But now when I tell you business strategy and how to move, and I was supposed to be elected as president of SIE. But listen, I don't think Herm will be around too much longer. You can't hide the corpse. Speaking of corpse, I smell Concord. You smell Concord? I smell Concord. Hey, Concord. How you doing? Well, oh, shit. Well, I've been doing pretty bad ever since they tried to replace me with that stinking bot. What bot? Astrobot. But his numbers came out. He only did 1.5. I wish I could do 1.5. But hey, ask Astrobot, did they pay him 700 million? Yo, but when you found out that they was replacing you with Astrobot to cover the stink of your failure, what did you say? I couldn't take it. I said that stupid bot ain't as good as me. But at the same time, I got money. I caked up, ran it up on them bums. So, what are you doing now? Now that they was gonna bring you back to free to play. I don't work for free. Not at all, man. 700 million. I understand. It hasn't been on the books yet. So we'll find out next year about what was really going down. We're going to do a severe investigation on why you was able to slip past all the checkpoints. Well, Herm was running interference. You said Herm? Yeah, Herm hold me down. Oh, wow, that's crazy, Concord. So, Concord. Well, that's ILP realm right there. That's my man, Concord. Jimmy Bones, my man. Yo, so you in the Guinness Book World Records of the worst game that ever lived. You allowed E.T. to phone home for real now. He's home. Well, you know, E.T. ain't get 700 milli. Run it up on him. Yo, I feel you, no doubt. Thank you for showing up. I do appreciate you. I'm glad that I was able to dig you up so we could talk about you. And we could talk about how they tried to cover up your stink with Astrobot and made it worse. Like, you can go sit over here. Go sit back down in the graveyard over there. So now that we know that Astrobot could not meet internal records that they had set for it, this is the reason why they was quiet. When you know somebody is braggadocious and they're all of a sudden quiet, you know exactly why. Shout out for Sony for helping everybody know that I'm Mr. 98% right all the time. Problem is, I know the real number, and the number is between 1 and 3. So if you're 2, it's very easy to follow you out.
It could fit the whole Grand Canyon through that gap.
Yeah, that's nice. Wait, guess who's in the gap? Number 2. And I just want to let y'all know, thank you for supporting me. And next time, maybe y'all will understand that the king is 98% right all the time.
And that was the king, just in case y'all missed him. You know he had a lot to say. This was the condensed version of what he had to say in reference to the Astrobot situation. So I hope y'all got your fill, you got your bars off. You know, the man, we couldn't make it, but obviously Veterans Day and stuff. But put on a performance that he hoped you guys like. And he was in it. That was messy. The skeleton, bro, you doing the most. But anyway. Addict. I guess the news is out. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Astrobot sales milestone. Sony has confirmed that Astrobot has sold 1.5 million copies since its launch 2 months ago. And talked about, obviously, Team Asobi's first full-scale console release, and that more Astrobot games from Team Asobi may be on the way. But a studio is currently working on post-launch content. So King is feeling good right now with his, because I think he said 1.3, and it was right in pocket with his 1.5. He's popping off right now. But what do you look at this now that we got the numbers on it? How are you feeling about Astrobot?
Okay, so first off, I'm lowering TTS to $5 because there's only me and Cog here. So that, but plus that like really shows like if the text to speech is going to be really intrusive. So anything $5 and above will be read on. So you guys can definitely, especially with just me and Cog here, you guys can definitely be part of the conversation. I guess your fourth song is going to be Lamb of God. Now you got something, just something like that. I don't know. I'm going to put it in the chat though. But that's the fourth one. So look, and people sitting there and they coming at me saying that I'm wrong. I never said 5 million. I was joking because he made up a number for Game Pass.
No, that was just somebody with the they like the stream. Shout out to Glenn, big Glenn in the building. Salute.
Yeah, he was making fun of. I was making fun of just his perspective, and I said, "Well, if you could say Game Pass just sold something, I'm gonna say Astrobot sold 5 million." I never said it sold 5 million. I was joking.
You know.
That's cool. They can come for me. That's fine.
They say gonna got you in 4K. I missed the game. We got to give him this one in terms of his with the 1.3 to 1.5. He was pretty much right there.
People saying you hated on Xbox. How is me just saying that Astrobot was a good game hating on Xbox? Like you guys are so like crazy with this stuff, man. Like you literally listen to it. Like you listen to it. It is what it is. I don't care. King
gotta give us fly. King was, but we gotta give him.
No, King was right on the Astrobot bars.
Okay.
It's just I did not say it sold 5 million. It was a joke.
Okay.
Like I took it out of context.
All right, he manipulated the. So overall, like so in terms of now, just where that is in terms of, do you look at it like success, failure? Like where do you look at that?
No, that's a straight up L. Really? Like that's a straight up L. You couldn't get more into the L territory with that. Like, because here's my thing. Like when it comes to like Astrobot, like you could argue that's one of the most success. That's one of the biggest games they've had in a long time. So it's just like, and that's a 1.5. You mean to tell me that Sonic almost outsold that game?
Yeah, Sonic did announce their numbers in like a day. Metaphor announced their million a day.
Outsold that game.
In fairness, you could say, well,
fairness.
One platform though versus multi-play. Yeah,
I don't care. Well, okay, that would be different if like it sold just 1.5 on PlayStation, and Metaphor on PlayStation outsold Astrobot on PlayStation. Metaphor on any platform outsold Astrobot on PlayStation. It's just like, look, it is what it is. Doesn't mean the game's not fun. I really enjoyed playing it. I beat it, but an apple's an apple. I'm not going to convince you an apple is a piece of gold bar because it's not. It's not really an apple. It's like a rotten apple. So it's just like, got to be honest with that. It's even though the game was good, it does not mean the game was fun. It is what it is. The game wasn't as successful as probably PlayStation wants.
Right. I get it. I'll jump in. Too much to add. Obviously, King is doing his victory lap crazy right now, so you gotta let him get his off. But look, 1.5 in general context. If I look at 1.5 on a single platform in general context, it's hard for me to say it's a flop. But I will say this: based on how long it took them to disclose this information versus others, I thought that was curious. I also thought, I don't know what the investment and the expectation was for their stakeholders when they have 65 million consoles, right? If they got 65 million consoles, did they expect a 5? Did they expect, what did they expect? So all I will say is this.
Well, the fact that they didn't bring up the sales at any point in time
Right.
means that it didn't hit their internal expectations.
I will give you that the PlayStation, I know, the minute they hit a milestone, they are very quick to let you know initially, right? So the fact that we're waiting, okay, what's going on?
Hold up, someone's saying TTS. No one's super chatted. TTS is on. No one's super chatted. So why would it come up? Is TTS acting up? No. I'm literally.
Oh, they're asking you. Okay, yeah. No one that did it. Yeah.
Yeah, no one's super chatted since I turned it on. It's set to $5. If you guys want to super chat, that's fine.
Yeah. Now the thing is. Oh, no, TTS is a dirt thing. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. We get confused with TTS with talk to speech. But they remember Dirk is that talk that.
I thought they were saying.
Yeah. They basically say, yo, talk your talk. Because I know that's the confusion. Okay, I see what it is. we little slang confusion. But shout out to Midnight. I see you in there. The key is, like you said, he said, yeah, but that was 1 million in 24 hours versus 1 million in 2 months. Fair. That is fair. And they have not screamed from the rooftops what it was. I just think that what it does show me, though, is that even though the critical reception, all the reviews were crazy, whatever, that sometimes doesn't necessarily translate into all of these sales. And I do worry about the platform a little bit, as far as the platform genre. You know what I'm saying? Is it a situation where people are like, basically, is it a situation where other companies
Christopher Hart, don't be disrespectful like that. I consider that on the verge of disrespect. I don't want to be seeing stuff like that again, Chris.
All right, we gonna fix that up, but whatever. All I was gonna say is, as far as that is concerned, unless you're like Nintendo, it seems like Nintendo's the ones that, regardless, those platformers do really well on that, extremely that, those massive selling kind of things.
So are you saying Astrobot needs to go multi-plat?
I ain't saying that. I'm just saying, what's the investment? How much did they look out and say, hey, this is what we expect to sell for this? How much money did we put in this game? Now, if they spent millions and millions of dollars and then they had this high expectation, then it's going to be considered a flop for them. But if the investment was small and they're like, yo, we did 1.5, we could build towards something. This is their first full-fledged joint. But to your point, I will give you, for the way people were talking, we would think that this had sold 5 to 10. The way people were talking about how everybody on the platform did not purchase that in terms of the ratio, the console, ratio, user base ratio. That was different. So I will give the people who, like King, who are saying, hey, we got to see how much they buy. I just struggle to say if you sold 1.5, that is a failure completely. I struggle based on what the investment is, but it is what it is.
Here's the thing, but this is PlayStation we're talking about.
If there is 65 million consoles and only 1.5 picked this up, confirmed flop. And if I can suggest a song, Holy War by Thy Art is Murder.
After you got your bars, you got your metal song. Holy War by the art. Thy Art is Murder? That sounds crazy.
See, I got to agree a little bit. 65 million. Okay, if you want to go strictly off of here's the thing, they didn't say it, so they consider it a flop. Because they would have been screaming from the rooftops that they felt like they hit their expectations. They were mad quiet about that. So to me, that shows that Sony didn't even hit their expectations.
Woo! Golden Arms, my man, 49ers won. God, they almost scared me. Okay, sorry. Niners won. I
thought that was over.
Nah, it was almost overtime. They almost messed up.
We're in football now.
Football. Woo! Woo!
Okay,
49.
We're on Thursday night football. Okay,
Stop it. They see that we're going to do a joint for you about sports.
Thursday night football. That's
Thursday night football.
I if you want to look at it from just purely investment, then it probably wasn't a failure. Yeah. But here's the thing. We've seen these companies want that games as a service money.
Yeah, for sure.
So they're not looking at a little bit of profit. They want a lot of profit. Like
absolutely
to a degree, probably unrealistic profit.
No.
So yeah, and we need one more $10 and above to get King Cog to do one more to react to one more metal thing.
All right.
One more metal thing, man.
I'm out here, I'm doing my thing with my Blink 182. You know what I'm saying?
Your eyes are going to be like this big the whole time you watch these things. Listen, and if there's a music video, he'll be reacting to the music video.
Yeah, shout out to the music video. We'll react to that.
If there isn't a music video, I can't help that. Like,
no, fair enough. So
it's just good. Like, it comes down to it. It's just like, look, at the end of the day, how I feel about it. I personally feel like in terms of like how many PlayStations is out there, and I'm a little frustrated too, because it's like I really enjoyed Astrobot, but apparently the PlayStation audience didn't agree. So it's just like they went out there. It's like I said, stand on your ground. They stood on their ground. They said they ain't buying that game.
True. I mean, they definitely in ratio to the user base, but they did say that they are going to make more, so they can't be completely disappointed if you're gonna make more content, and they supposed to say gonna make more games. Team Asobi's gonna make more games, so maybe the budget was small. Maybe they were just like, all right, go ahead. You guys did a little project with VR. You guys did a little, it was a demo for PS5. We give you the right to do a full game. Okay, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm dying to know how much this game costs. That's going to tell me a lot. I'm very curious about it because, obviously, remember, we saw the Concord numbers. That was crazy, you know what I'm saying, kind of thing. But maybe, Gino Carr, maybe it was an asset flip. Like, remember, even King said he saw some stuff from the other games, from the VR games, some bosses, just slight changes here and there. And they're not saying that the whole game
that's a real possibility, an asset flip like that. I can actually see that being done to a huge degree. Say, look, at the end of the day, regardless how we feel about it, the game sold what it sold. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad. I don't know if it's good on PlayStation's part. I don't know if it's bad on our part.
Yeah.
The only thing I care about is did it make enough to justify them risking more money on it.
That's the key.
That's
what we'll know. If we don't get a sequel, we don't see that. And then also, I look at like how, I know it's gonna piss you off, but like how Xbox and people were like, yo, we want Banjo, and then maybe Xbox looks at 1.5 or something and be like, that bass ain't really screaming what y'all screaming for, you know what I'm saying? Based on when it comes down to it. And that's the only thing I'm a little worried about with platformers. And if your name is not Nintendo, it's kind of hard for you outside, you know what I mean? Kind of thing. So just something to monitor. Yeah, Gary?
I guess to me, the Xbox thing would be a little bit different because what they used to tell me, because of Game Pass, they could take more risks on games that they wouldn't necessarily take risks on.
Good point.
It's like, taking more risks on like smaller titles. So I figured like a Game Pass model, something like a Banjo makes perfect sense in terms of a Game Pass model. But that's depending on like the scale of Banjo. Are they just going to remake the first one? Are they going to try to, reimagine or redo the whole franchise in general, reboot it?
To your point, which I agree, because according to them and their ecosystem, we got games like Call of Duty. We got games like Minecraft, these big games that make all this revenue, and we could do these little things to offset, the other stuff and diversify the portfolio. And also, according to them, they like the strategy of a year later or whatever, maybe it goes elsewhere to get more money. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you put a Banjo, on a Nintendo Switch as well or a PlayStation as well, and still get paid customers there, and you still got it on a Game Pass bag. So I'll give you that. I think they are guilty of saying their ecosystem would allow stuff like that to exist. You're right.
And plus, I think that's a lot of that's like an older Xbox and Microsoft. Like what the old intentions of Game Pass used to be. Because I think, especially buying Call of Duty, it's changed dramatically what their goals are. Because, before they bought ABK, they weren't in the whole 60 billion. So now they're looking at it. Oh, not only did we do this huge investment, we want that money back eventually. So
no, that's real. That's real. I respect it, but that's all I got. Shout out to the king doing his thing, giving y'all the funny boy. You can't say the man is a show, but the man is a show. He put it down with his foolishness. We got to get up out of here. Let's do this poll question and roll. Shout out to the poll. It's with the release of Death Stranding Director's Cut now on Xbox consoles. What do you think is most likely to happen first? Choice A, more PlayStation IP coming to Xbox. B, only Death Stranding 2 coming to Xbox. C, only second-party PlayStation games coming to Xbox. Or D, the return of the Lalu. Y'all know what it is. From Metal Gear and Kojima's craziness. Salute to everybody in the realm that will go up in the chat. Salute to everybody holding us down. You know what I'm saying? 2 Lords down. You know, we had to take it back old school at it. We had to take it back old school for a bit. Original ILP core. This is what it started at. You was the one that kind of get me to get some hosting, and it was cool to have also people hold it down. Shout out to Dirk Riggedy. Shout out to LordsOfGaming.net, Cerebral Paul, my man Connor, accepting their awards, and of course, Kid Smooth holding it down, slow-mo backslap, holding it down.
Stop using the excuse that only Nintendo platformers sell. Astrobot didn't sell because it was nothing special. It takes 220 mil. Ori 10 mil.
Oh, damn, dog! I was giving y'all bars, dog. I was trying to.
But he's got a point there. You know, when it comes to Nintendo, we see like a Mario or an Ori do 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. But Astrobot, we're using like one of the platform leaders to say, did it meet expectations though? He got a point there a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
He got a point, but there's a lot of Astrobot hate because you got to understand the Nintendo community. See, they used to be in the number ones in that space, no competition. And Astrobot was outside, little Astrobot. But he was in all the headlines. He was at the award. He could be a Game of the Year nominee. We got to say he's a nominee. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a little hate, dog. I think they coming at your heels, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't like that. You want to put them in their place. Nintendo pros are funny. I know what you're doing, dog. You think you're slick. I know what you do. But he do got a good point as far as Ori. You know what I'm saying? It takes 2.
Mastodon. Curl of the Burl.
Curl of the Burl.
No.
Chill. What's that?
Yeah,
that sounds violent.
We don't have time to do a poll. It's just going to be that song.
All right. So Mastodon, Curl of the Burl.
Yep.
Am I going to get locked up listening to this music? This music sounds very aggressive.
I don't know. You might want to make sure you have no guest over.
All right. Because I mean, I'm gonna just go back to Offspring, keep them separated. That's the hardcore I need.
After this, you might need to take a shower. I'm gonna be real with you.
You know what I'm saying? That's the type of metal I'm on. Heavy metal.
Dip Down said, "Watch it with Diddy."
listen. You know what y'all need? I'm gonna tell you some real heavy metal. Yeah, this is what you need, Blue. You need that Prodigy. I'm the fire starter, heavy fire starter. See, there you go. That's the heavy metal fire starter, baby. That's what we do. So we up out of here.
Yeah, man. We need 19 likes to Henry react to a random one, man. 19. You guys gonna let it go out that way? 19.
It is what it is.
We got 331. Now we need to lose his sanity. I need some likes right now.
I already got my heavy metal. I got Prodigy, Heavy Starter. I got Green Day. I got Blink 182. I got 3 Doors Down. I got Imagine Dragons.
The stuff you say is just absurd.
7 Nation Army.
I would respect you more if you said something that's a little harder. But you won't even say stuff even. You might as well be saying Britney Spears. Get down, like you might as well.
You trying to put me in the Swiftie category?
You might as well be doing the WAP.
Are you questioning the heavy metal prowess that I have? All this level of experience that I'm doing out here?
One Direction.
One Direction.
Hey, My Chemical Romance is lit. I like My Chemical Romance. Okay, we hit 350.
We hit 350. So I got to do how many I got to do?
So go to fundraising and click one of the songs that is in the super chats.
All right, go to funding. All right,
and then you can listen to that one song that we've been trying to get.
Which one? That wow, what that money said, the execution or something. What was that? Whoa, that joint sound wow. Execution tax something. What was that joint? Y'all got me listening. I'm gonna get locked up listening to stuff y'all be talking about. That joint sound wild. I was like, yo,
Coldplay,
Coldplay. Yeah, son. He said Spice Girls. If you want to be my yeah, son. What you know about that heavy metal? Let's go.
Let's go. Start twerking the Spice Girl.
What you know about that? All right, we up out of here. Addict, Nickelback.
Did you pick one?
Yeah, I'll let y'all pick. Whatever y'all want to listen. I'll let y'all pick.
Then let me just grab one. I want to know which ones we're doing.
Yeah. Which one?
There's so many. Actually, let's just go to that WAP. We'll just do the power trip executioner's tax.
Yeah, that one sound crazy. All right, we'll do that. We'll set it up. I'm going to set the stream up so I can watch, react, and get y'all the content so y'all can see what it is.
And the way it's going to happen is I'm going to put it on Patreon as a free upload because to me, you guys raised this
community show,
and I don't feel right locking it behind another paywall.
Facts.
Keep an eye on our Twitter. Next week, if it's done by next week, which hopefully it will, because it's not like long. This probably take them like 20-30 minutes. So next week, what I would do is we'll remind you next week and keep an eye on the ILP Twitter because I will post it on there. And I will make it free. You don't have to be part of Patreon. You just got to click the link. It will be open up to the public.
I gotta get away. Lenny Graphics, baby. Hardcore metal. Anyway, we're going to back out of here.
And real quick, like, how'd you guys feel about the text to speech? Like, I felt it went better this week. Like,
yeah, I mean, like I said, it has its unique flavor. It definitely helps when obviously we don't have some, but obviously, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was fun.
Oh,
you know,
we
people
need
give us
to get the super chats real quick.
Yeah, we got
$10 super chat from Matt. If there's 65 million consoles, only 1.5 picked up the confirmed flop. We read AI read that. Don Kotaku with the $5 super chat. Stop using the excuse that only Nintendo platforms sell. Astrobot didn't sell well because that's nothing special. It takes 20 million or a 10, and then there's the one that I put in there. So yeah, we got all of them all.
I no doubt. Addict, where can find you? What you got going on, sir?
You can find me on Twitter at Lord Addict ILP. You can find me at Twitter. And YouTube at Gaming Addict. Probably I'm gonna take you guys over there to watch me walk.
Oh, you about to get your pack? You about to get your FedEx on with DeathStranding, baby?
Yeah, I will continue to play DeathStranding as long as there's support on the stream. Because I'm gonna be real with you,
you got to make sure your balance is right. You got to get those packages delivered, bro.
You know how many times
and you got to rock.
Make sure you trip.
You got to rock the BT. Remember, you got to rock the BT to sleep.
You got to soothe it.
You got to soothe the BT.
You got to soothe the BT. But I appreciate everyone coming through here. Like I said, next week we will get taken care of that.
Yes.
You guys have a good day.
You already know. And of course, everybody enjoy your Sunday. We up out of here. Peace.
You